Get ready to match the stars. Avery Schreiber, Brett Summer, Charles Nelson Riley, Della Reese, Richard Dawson, and Betty White as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 77. And now here's the star of Match Game 77, Gene Rivers.
Friends, nice to have you with us. Got a bunch of grand people over here. Want to remind everyone, this sweet lady can be seen on Chico and the Man.
Yeah.
And she's marvelous in it.
She's got a brand new record that I heard.
Yeah.
Really? What is that called?
It's called Nothing But Like a True Love.
Nothing But Like a True Love.
Nothing like a true love.
And she wrote it.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's really neat.
I always knew she had it. Can you buy that one
You didn't
now?
know what it was, but you knew I had
And this sweet lady with a smile on her face can be seen on the Mary Tyler Moore Show, to your advantage. And
Well, I
don't
have
forget
it, but I got over it.
Now, let's say hello to our current champ here, Mary Schultz. Applause, applause, applause. Applause, applause. Thank you. How are you, Mary?
Fine, thank you.
Mary has won a total of $6,300. And this is her third game that she's won, and she's going to have a go at that big money super match, right? The audience match, you're going to start with that. You could win another $5,000 here and go over 10. We'll see how she does right after we see about this. Mary Schultz right here. Going to try now for over $5,000. Let's press on now. Mary, we polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Blank saw. Now, you get $500 if you match the answer they gave most frequently. $250 if you match the second most popular answer, and $100 for the third most frequently given response. And let's see what kind of suggestions we'll get from 3 of our 6 celebrities.
Richard, please.
Seesaw.
There's one.
Betty White.
What do you say, Betty?
Jigsaw.
Jigsaw.
Galleries.
Della?
Warsaw?
Warsaw. All right.
You liked it, even if it
That
was
is in
wrong?
Poland, you know. It's our Polish answer for the day. So we've got Warsaw, Jigsaw, and Seesaw. You may choose one of those, or if you think you have a better idea, you may submit this at that time, or forever afterwards hold your peace.
Don't have a better one. I'll go with Seesaw.
Seesaw is what she wants. That's Richard's answer. We'll find out if it's up there, and if so, where. We'll begin down at the bottom, and we will reveal the $100 number. Hacksaw. Okay, nobody thought of that, and that's not a bad answer. Not a very good one, but not bad. We're looking for a seesaw. May we see the $250 response? Jigsaw is Betty's answer.
Jigsaw.
She's gonna...
All right, last chance for the seesaw. Slide it if you please. Yes, sir, you got it. Congratulations. That gives you another $500 there. Now, Mary, you got $6,800 altogether. You're going to play for 10 times the $500 you just won, or $5,000, and we'd be glad to give you the money, but you got to match somebody, one person.
Okay. Richard.
Oh, you said that as if you assumed we were going to do it automatically without even checking it. We always check with you there. All right, here it is. Stand on the tape and face me. Get your ESP flowing over to Richard and see if you can come up with the $5,000. Here it is. Puppy blank. Puppy blank. Puppy blank. All right, he's finished, Mary. Give us an answer which you think will match his, and we'll give you the money. It's as simple as that.
Puppy dog.
Puppy dog. Puppy dog, she says, and the audience is growing. What would you say? One voice, they say love.
You don't like puppy dogs?
You don't like puppy dogs? What's wrong with puppy? I love puppy dog. Puppy dog's not a band's answer. Puppy love is okay, too. There may be others. What have you got?
All you need is love.
Love. Puppy love. Puppy love. Well, Mary, you picked up another $600 by winning this game altogether. You got $6,800. You're going to meet another player. Here comes Mike Neal. Mary?
I'm very good.
We welcome Mike Neal, and we ask him to tell us the Mike Neal story.
Well, my story is I'm married.
Yeah.
2 kids, Eddie and Mike, and I'm on my way to Idaho.
You're going to Idaho?
Yes, sir.
Are you driving?
Yes, sir.
Why
going
are you...
to move.
Oh, you're moving to
live.
Idaho?
Yes.
What, any special part of the state?
Weezer.
Weezer.
I knew you'd say that.
Sooner or later, we all have to go to Weezer, Idaho.
That's why I didn't want to tell you where.
Yes, I haven't been yet, but my turn is coming soon, I'm sure. Where the heck is Weezer, Idaho?
It's right by Boise.
Right near Boise, yes.
Naturally.
It's a beautiful state, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Are you going to work there?
Yes, sir.
What kind of work do you do, Mike?
Stationery store.
You have a stationery store. Okay. Good luck to you on that venture, and good luck here, too. I'll push the button and ask you to make a selection.
I'll go with A.
A.
Yes.
All right. Weezer, Idaho.
If he has a stationery store, how come he's moving?
Yes, it is. I shall not dignify the question with a response. Would you respond to this? Nanook the Eskimo said, my wife is mean. Last night I came home with my nose frozen. So to warm me up, she stuck my nose in the blank. Think about that,
Last
Mike.
night I came home with my nose frozen.
So to warm up my nose, she stuck my nose in the blank.
Hi, hon.
Hello there. Would you like to read it yourself? Don't trust me, eh? Okay.
I can't find the operative word. Oh, I got it.
The nose is frozen.
I got
Eskimo.
I got it. Is this a first round question?
Right.
What day is this? What's the year?
What day
I'll
is
be
this?
so glad
Richard will
when we
tell
get
you.
into
He keeps track.
75.
21st of January.
It's the 21st of January, according to him there.
Yeah.
It is.
All right, here we
Happens
go
to be
over
a
to Mike
Friday.
Neal.
I thought it
Nanook
was
the Eskimo said, my wife is mean. I came home last night with my nose frozen, so to warm me up, she stuck my nose in the blank.
The fire.
In the fire. She stuck his nose in the fire, Avery.
Yeah, I think he stuck his nose in the fire. Well, thinking romantically, the blubber.
Stuck my nose in the blubber.
Yeah.
That'll warm it up.
This next
Okay.
answer is interesting.
Is it? You're peeking again,
No,
Charles.
I couldn't help it.
Yes. I see you forgot your... Well, what do you say?
We'll just do it very quickly. It's a new day.
Oh.
It's a new day, and somebody's coming my way. Ice cream.
Ice cream.
What did I tell you?
You know what? I can justify that, Charles, because the old theory
You'll
was
stick
when you're...
with her no matter what.
That's right.
That man that's trying to sell those Encino negatives. You just don't
No, you know, the old idea, if your hands get frostbitten,
Right.
you rub them in snow. Well, that's the same idea. His nose is...
talk yourself into it. Oven George the
Oven.
bad answer.
Oven is a good one. Frank is looking for a specific fire, Della. What do you say to that?
Well, you remember about being frostbitten and putting your nose in the
Snow,
snow?
yes, of course. You just dunk it right in there. Came home with my nose frozen, so to warm me up, my wife stuck my nose in the blank. Is the Eskimo speaking, Richard? An Eskimo.
You do a very good Eskimo voice, buddy. You ever thought of going to Weezer, Idaho?
It's cold enough there, I'll tell you that.
Take this with you, a fire.
A little fire. That was a Weezer, wasn't it? What do you say?
He came home and he said, my nose was so cold.
That.
And she said, how cold was it? No, she put it in the toaster.
In the toaster's bit. Fit right down in there in a little slot. That's not bad at all. So there you are, Mike. One for you. And now before we go on, we've got to do a little business with you. Here it is. Hello there. Hello there. Now, are you ready for your question, Mary? Or you're not ready? You better be ready. Mary, you're a big winner here. You got $6,000, more than that. Hey, there's a new party dip just for politicians. You make it with blank. A party dip. D-I-P. You know what a party dip is?
Certainly, hon.
All right, here's a new one just for politicians. You make it with blank. Party dip. Politicians party dip. Make it with blank.
Or better still.
Right.
Hi, hon.
Hello there.
Charles isn't ready and he's not even trying.
Okay.
Now?
Now we're all about ready. We'll go over here to Mary Schultz. Is Charles' light on, Mary? Is he finished writing?
Is Charles? Yes.
Okay, here it is. New party dip just for politicians, Mary. You make it with blank.
Baloney.
Baloney.
That's good.
Wasn't that a clever answer, Avery?
Oh, yes, of course. I wasn't there. Really, I thought if I'd go right to the heart of baloney, and I said, you make it with bull dropper.
I see. What did you say?
Well, it's baloney in our house, so it's probably a match. I said bull doo-doo.
Bull doo-doo. Okay. Charles?
Bull juju.
What you done before, maybe. Hello, Della. It's crab apple. That's because they're a little discontented,
Yes.
I say, a little
Yes.
grumpy.
I happen to know they make it, and you need very good diction for this, with bull chips.
Bull chips. Bull chips. Party dip for politicians. You make it with
Bandini
bandini.
is the word for fertilizer.
Oh, it is? May I have your attention, please? I am asking if her bandini, which she says is a word for fertilizer, is a match. I don't know anything about it.
It is. It doesn't match baloney, but it matches
Oh,
all the
yes. You got me so confused, I forgot. I thought the answer. I'm going to have to go back to the east and get my batteries recharged. What do you say, Mike? You want A or B?
I'll try A again.
A. Here we go. Everyone except one person. Richard does not play.
They wouldn't match it, huh?
Now, unlucky Louie went to the amusement park with lovely Linda. Now, just his luck, in the middle of the tunnel of love, she blanked him. Unlucky Louie went to the amusement park with lovely Linda, and just his luck, in the middle of the tunnel of love, she blanked him. Very good. Very good. Very good.
I love it.
Everybody's
Very
ready. Mike,
Very good.
unlucky Louie went to the amusement park with lovely Linda. And just his luck, in the middle of the tunnel of love, she blanked him.
She threw him out.
She threw him right out the boat, eh? Threw him overboard. She threw him overboard, according to him.
Well, it's unlucky Louie.
Right?
She lost him.
Lost him? How about that? No match there, but nice
Unlucky
try.
Louie.
Brett?
Linda was pretty as a picture, but mean as a snake. She mugged him.
I don't want to tell you this because it's such a sad story, but someone sitting near me in red with white pearls. Yes. When I wrote my answer, said, "There's no water in the tunnel of love." And rather than follow that up feeling sorry for a woman in red dress and white pearls that never went to the tunnel of love, I wrote it anyway.
Threw him overboard. There's one for him. Just unlucky Louie went into the tunnel of love with lovely Linda. In the middle of the tunnel of love, she blanked him, and he's looking for the answer, threw him out, and we'd like yours in 50 words or less. Threw him overboard. Very good. You can show and tell. You have to
Yes,
tell, too,
I'll
at
tell
the same
through
time
him
you show.
overboard, okay.
Right, okay. Now, Miss Betty, honey, what happened here?
I understood that the rules of the game were that you had to insert something where it says blank and then end the sentence the way you did.
Right.
So I thought it was something, him. See?
Did you put Bandini again?
No, this is a good, but I think this is a match. She sank him. I think that's a match.
What?
Sank
She sank him? She couldn't sink him without throwing him overboard now, could she? Yeah. Okay, Mike, you're up to 4. When we come back from this commercial, Mary, you got a match 4 to tie, 5 to win. Now this for you. All right, here we go. Mary, go to work. Ready?
Ready.
4 to tie, 5 to win. The Undertaker said,
What?
"We just buried Fat Frida. She was so fat." Thank you. The only way we could get her into the coffin was to blank her. That's how fat Frida was.
That has sinister overtones, and
The only way we could get her into the coffin was to blank her.
there's no romance in that question.
Okay.
Only way. Wait a
She
minute.
was so fat. Fat Frida.
I can't.
You can't think of one? Now put some.
I don't like it. No, I can't do it.
Well, then do something else if you don't like that.
All right,
It's
I'll
entirely-
change it then, Gene.
Yes, all right. Just think what Mary Schultz might say and write that down on the
What
card.
she might say.
All right. Okay, put that down there.
Okay.
All
To
right.
blanker.
Yeah, come on now, do something. Now, what's the name of your movie, Avery?
Just finished a movie called The Last Remake of Bo Jest with Marty Feldman, Michael York, Peter Ustinov.
You did it in Spain?
Yeah.
Oh, is that going to be out soon?
Yeah. It's going to be out in June. It's from Universal.
Oh, yes. Uh-huh.
Yes, you know that one.
Yes, indeed. All right, we're ready.
Wait a minute, hon. Okay.
Mary Schultz. The Undertaker said we just buried Fat Frida. She was so fat, the only way we could get her into the coffin was to blank her. You didn't hear that sneeze. Someone just did a very loud sneeze and broke her concentration here.
Yes.
The only way we could get her into the coffin, because she was rotund, you see, was to blank her.
Crush her.
Crush her.
Not very good.
That's me, Mary Schultz. What do you say, Avery?
I thought that was an insane answer. But it's right, squash her.
Squash and crush. There's one for her. Score's now 4-1.
Hit the buzzer here until you hear this whole answer. It's maybe a match. I said snip her around the edges, her, because it ended with her.
Snip her around her edges, her. No, that's a little trimming
That's
the...
that question.
Little that's trimming her. That's using a scalpel.
Oh.
And hers doesn't. What do you say,
I
Charles?
said melt her.
Melt her. Now you got to match the remaining ones, Mary, to stay in the game. The only way we could get Fat Frida into the coffin was to crush her. Della, what do you say?
Well, this may be a match. You know that little thing that's the compactor? You put it in the compactor and you compress it?
Compress? Yes, indeed. Now 42. All right, Richard, what do you say? She's looking for crush.
I said grease.
Grease is a good one. So that means Mike Beal wins the game. What do you think that is? He's right. Very good. All right, hang around over here. Right on that spot. And we'll get to you later. Got to say goodbye to Mary Schultz, who's been around here for a happy long time.
Very
She
happy.
got $6,800. Congratulations to Mary Schultz. Goodbye, my dear. Here you are. There it is. Mike, it's all yours if you give the right answers. You ready for it? We polled a recent studio audience and we got their best response to this. Blank sore, S-O-R-E. Remember, you got $500 if you match the answer they gave most frequently, $250 if you match their second most popular answer, and then $100 if you match the third. Now, let's see what answers our celebrities will suggest.
How about Richard? What Brett's dressing room is? An eyesore.
Eyesore is one.
Avery? I had footsore.
Footsore.
Charles.
Cold sore.
Cold sore, footsore, and eyesore. Those are the three. Now, you can give us one of your own if you wish. It's your decision now.
Cold sore.
Cold sore is what he wants? The one that Charles gave him. Let's find out if we got a cold sore up there. May we see the $100 number? Foot sore is one. That was up there. Let's see if we get a cold sore under the $250 number. Eye sore. Well, you got 2 out of the 3 so far. Celebrities are really giving you good answers there. Let's see if the cold sore is under the big one. Go. Yeah. Attaboy. Charles gave you that one. Okay. Now, in a moment or so, you're going to play for the 10 times of $500, but right now we got to do a little business with America. This is it. Pay attention now. You were all dandy.
Is that it?
And we'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow, and you too here on Match Game 77. I'm Gene Rayburn. Goodbye.
Get ready to match the stars from Charlie's Angels, David Doyle, Brett Summer, Charles Nelson Riley, Connie Stevens, Jack Jones, and Betty White as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 79. And now, here's the star of Match Game 79, Gene Rayburn.
You brave, courageous bunch. Carl, you must stop smoking.
Oh, at least in my
whatever
area.
is in there. Really good. Holy mackerel.
I have a cold.
And the smoking helps you?
Smoking
Really? Okay, now that we've taken care of you, look so elegant. Oh, what a beautiful bunch
Ask
of
Betty
coconuts.
to disrobe.
I have already, and she refused.
I didn't. I said I was thinking it over.
Oh, so was I. Okay, well, when you make up your mind, let me know. Wait a minute.
Take it off.
She's gonna do it.
Take it off.
She's gonna do it. Thank you, Mother McCree. Now, would you greet our 2 players here, Linda Lipovac and Trina McKay. The current champ is Linda with $5,450. She's very happy about that. And where are we? We're in the middle of round 1. Trina had her first round question, matched 2 of our celebrities. That means you'll have a shot at it in a moment or so. Right now, we want to have this for you. Ready? All right, the other round 1 question for Linda, which says, Fred said, my wife doesn't like me anymore. Today she started to housebreak the dog on my blank. Fred said that. Today, we've looped it. Okay.
Boom, boom, boom.
Fred said, my wife doesn't like me anymore. Today she started the house break the dog on my blank.
My side of the bed.
On my side of the bed. Okay, David.
I know Fred. And I know just where she'd do it. On his toupee.
Really? You rascal.
Why not?
Yes. Yes?
Doesn't he sound just like Sidney Greenstreet?
Yes, he does.
No, right there. He didn't do it on his toupee at all. He said he'd gone from Fred's wonderful friend, but he did it on his nice new polo coat.
Nice new polo coat, of course. Yeah.
I hope Patty Duke watches those wonderful acting things at home. My sports section.
Sports section of the newspaper. All right. My wife doesn't like me. Today she started the house break the dog on my...
This quite possibly could be the worst answer ever in 6 years or 9 years of this show.
Breakfast?
That is the worst. Terrible. Terrible answer.
She's cold. Better than sugar.
Take your mother and get her out of here. Okay, Jack, what do you say?
I was going to say on my girlfriend. I didn't. I said toupee.
Toupee or rug. All right. Hello, honey.
Now, this may be a match if you give it careful consideration.
Okay, we will.
On my side of the bed.
Right.
Well, now that's a surprise. Let's see what we have in round 2 here, Trina, A or B.
A.
Okay, you got it. Say, did you hear about the turtle that went crazy?
No.
What'd you say?
How crazy did he go?
I'll tell you how he went crazy. He would go. You don't even play. You get. He had to put he had to be put in a padded blank. That's how crazy he is. Had to be put in a padded blank. Okay, Trina. Did you hear about the turtle that went crazy? He had to be put in a padded blank.
Shell.
Shell, of course. Well, now she got the idea. That seems to be the definitive answer. Oh, he does turtles, too.
That's what I said. Shell.
Oh, shell. Oh, I love that. Let me see his turtle again. Oh, that's wonderful. Now lay some eggs and bury them in the sand.
See you later.
Okay.
I patted Shelletta.
Okay. Here's a Trina.
They're great with clam sauce.
Right. Okay. That's 3 up there. We have 1 more to go down here. Let's see what Jack Jones has. Shoot! One of the Jones boys. Okay. Now, Linda, you need 5 to tie, and that's the best you can do to stay in the game. Dumb Dora is so dumb. Once she went to the stock market with a blank. That's how dumb she is. Linda. We're waiting for Charles to finish. Dumb Dora is so dumb, once she went to the stock market with a blank.
Shopping bag.
A shopping bag? Why would she do that, Linda?
She thought she was going to market.
Oh, she thought it was a regular, like a grocery market.
Sure.
I see.
Very nice.
Okay. All right. Now, you need 5 shopping bags, an unlikely possibility, but we'll go through the motions anyway, my dear. Hello there.
Stock was the word that grabbed me.
Right.
And I said she went there with a bull and a bear.
A bull and a bear. That means Trina wins the game. What the rest of you have? Hold your cards up, please. Thank you. Soup pot, shopping cart, shopping cart, and shopping cart. And come on down here, and we'll say goodbye to Linda in the meantime, when she'll be leaving here with $5,450 in our best wishes. Goodbye, Linda. Look at that. Here you are. Are you ready? Look at that. What? Okay. Hold everything. We're going to do a little commercial business before we get to the audience match and the super match here. Don't go away. You watch this if you please. Thank you. Here we are with Trina McKay. She's won her first game. Has a small sum of $100, but she could make that into a very large sum now. Let's see how it goes. Trina, we polled a studio audience and said, write down your best answer to this. Say it with blank. If you match the answer they wrote down most frequently, you get $500. For matching their second most frequently given response, $250. And for the third, $100. And 3 of our 6 stars will help you.
Betty. Oh, there are a lot of good ones. Say it with music.
Okay. Say it with music. All right.
Charles?
Say it with flowers.
Okay.
Brett.
Say it with feeling.
Say it with feeling. Say it, feeling, flowers, and music. You can choose one of those or give us one of your own.
Music.
Say it with music is the one that Betty gave you. What would you say? Flowers? Say it with a smile? That's not a bad one. Feeling? Yeah.
Not on this show.
May we see the $100 number, if you please, sir? Say it with a smile is up there. We're looking for say it with music. May we see the next one, please? Say it with love. Now, I'm really surprised. I thought flowers would be up there somewhere.
Say it with
All right, last chance for say it with music. Here we go. Flowers. I'll be darned. All right, that was Charles' answer. He was right. Flowers and music were both good. Trina, you struck out there, I'm sorry to say, but you're still the champ. You got another shot at it here. Let's welcome your challenger, Francis Anderson. Hello, Francis. We welcome you.
Thank you.
Nice to have you here. Tell us about Francis Anderson.
Well, I really live my life surrounded by men.
Really? How
Really?
is that?
I've got a husband,
Yeah,
2 grown sons.
right?
I work in physiotherapy for 6 doctors. I'm
Oh.
here from the East Coast visiting some friends.
Yes. Well, listen, that's marvelous.
Thank you.
You are indeed surrounded by men.
But yes.
And you got a nice smile. You must make life very pleasant for all of those men.
Well.
Listen, it hurts me right here in the back a little bit.
Just lie down.
Just, all right. We'll talk later.
Okay.
I'll sign a contract. Good luck to both ladies. Round 1, Francis, you may have A or B.
A, please.
A it is. You got it? The patient said, this hospital is really strange because instead of a hospital gown, they made me wear a blank gown. Shall I hang up your
No, but you can have my dress.
Oh, thank
you.
Okay, Francis, here it is. The patient said this hospital is really strange because instead of a hospital gown, they made me wear a blank gown.
A wedding gown?
She said a wedding gown.
Yes, and it's a good answer.
It's a
I
good-
just took the first thing that came to my mind.
Which
and it was
was?
a ball gown.
A ball gown. Okay, it's another possibility.
Wedding
What do you
gown's a
got?
wonderful answer. I just think it's a marvelous answer, too, but that's the first thing that came to my mind, and it was a ball gown.
Oh, you did that. Somebody copied from somebody here.
No, we didn't copy that time. Very often we do this
You
time. We
arrived
just
at those
have to have the
independently.
same block.
I don't believe a word she says. What do you say?
What did you say?
6 years of this, and you wonder why I'm coughing? It's nothing to do with it. Formal gown.
A formal gown.
It would appear that ball and formal are the
Oh,
same.
I dropped my cup. We are looking for a wedding gown. You offer a wedding gown to this lady.
A stupid question, a stupid answer.
Evening gown. Okay.
That's not a stupid answer, darling. It's a wonderful answer.
Anything that gown can...
I got a little morbid.
Yeah.
I thought she might be graduating, so cap and.
Cap and gown is good. Yeah. All of those things with gown suffixes are excellent.
I thought of upside gown, but I didn't know. Evening gown.
Evening gown. Well, not one wedding gown, but it was a good response. Nevertheless, even though you didn't match anybody, Francis, take heart. Do not be discouraged because they could have been much worse. Now, we'll continue with this game right after we do this one.
The star of our show, Gene Rayburn.
Okay, John, thank you. Now, we go to the other half of round 1 question. Trina, you ready? Here it is. Ned, the newlywed, said... My new wife may be a lousy cook, but she's practical. Yesterday she made sponge cake, and today she used it to blank. Do you understand?
I came to the worst show.
Okay, Trina. Ned the newlywed said, my new wife may be a lousy cook, but she's practical. Yesterday she made sponge cake. Today she used it to blank.
Wash the dishes.
Wash the dishes. Okay.
On my right here, we have a Monday morning quarterback never does an answer. Come up, he doesn't say. I'm going to say that.
Almost.
I went
Not
on
good enough.
further to do the windows.
Use a sponge to do the windows. Okay. She used hers to wash the dishes. What do you say?
You know what a good, hard-working little housewife I am. Scrub up the kitchen, as in dishes, counter, floor, etc.
Okay, there's one for her. Right. Okay, Jack.
I said wash the car.
Wash the car. Okay, wash your car.
Very macho.
What do you say, lady?
Always have one of those to take a bath.
Take a bath. I don't mind if we do.
I was going to say...
Love your suit.
Thank you.
Wonderful jacket. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Sir. Yes.
I'll give you $50 for it. Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yes, ready.
I'm useless. Scrub the floor.
Scrub the floor. No, that's a good answer. Can't knock that answer at all. Hello there. How would you like to
Look
say?
into my eyes, will you?
Yeah, sure.
Mop.
Mop. Oh, mop. All right.
Mop, rag, mop.
So here we are. End of round one. Score is 1-0. We go to round two. Francis, are you ready for A or B?
B, please.
B it is. For Francis Anderson. Everyone plays. Fred said, my compact car is so small. How small is it? To remove the hubcaps, I need a blank. My compact car is so small, to remove the hubcaps, I need a blank. Very good. Very good. Okay, here we go with Francis Anderson. Fred said, my compact car is so small, to remove the hubcaps, I need a blank.
Eyebrow tweezers.
Pair of tweezers. Okay. She said a pair of tweezers.
That's a very good answer, but I envisioned the hubcap being as almost something that could rest upon and grab the neck of a bottle. So I have a bottle opener.
A bottle opener. Tweezers, bottle openers, two good answers so far, but no match.
The one nice thing about most hubcaps is you don't have to take them off yourself. They're either stolen or they fall off.
Right. Hear that?
Can and or bottle opener.
Can and or bottle opener, but no tweezers.
Thank you, David.
I said nail file.
A nail file, very good. Yes, it's a small, delicate instrument. To remove the hubcaps of the small car, I need a...
That hairpin. Pick locks, all kinds of...
Yes, a versatile instrument too, a hairpin. Okay, Jack.
A little tiny gas station attendant.
A small one of the small people.
Guess what?
What?
A pair of tweezers.
Ho-ho! Show us your tweezers, honey.
I will. Tweezers.
Well. Surprise. Two pair of tweezers out of six up there. Here we go. Now you need one to tie, two to win. The Pharaoh said. The Pharaoh.
Oh, I thought you said, I'm sorry, I thought you said
The P-H-A-R-O-A-H.
Gotcha, baby.
Oh, he's Sphinx.
The Pharaoh said, I built the Great Pyramid in honor of my wife. You see, her blank looks like a pyramid.
I don't.
You don't play. Okay, everybody ready? Here we go. The Pharaoh said, I built the Great Pyramid in honor of my wife. You see her head? See what I just did?
Yes.
I put a word in the blank there. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to throw this question away and get another one. Well, what would you have said? No, you wouldn't have said that. I tell you, while we're digging up another question here, we're going to do a little business with you. All right, here we go. We got another question for you. Ready for it, Trina?
Yes.
This is it. Nervous Ned said, "Let me tell you how nervous I am. I feel like a germ with a bottle of blank approaching." Nervous Ned said, "Let me tell you how nervous I am. I feel like a germ with a bottle of blank approaching." Got it?
Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Oh, well. All right.
All right. Let's go, Chuck. Nervous Ned said, "Now let me tell you how nervous I am. I feel like a germ with a bottle of blank approaching."
Alcohol.
Alcohol. I guess alcohols do indeed kill germs. What'd you say, David?
I said Lysol.
Lysol. That's germicide. Charles?
I said Listerine. The taste
Listerine. Yeah, that's it. Okay, she's looking for alcohol.
Antibiotic.
Antibiotic, and a wonderful response. Jack?
Listerine.
Listerine. They got to match Betty to stay in the game and achieve a tie. Okay, Betty, here we go.
I hate it, but I said it.
Listerine. All right. Jackie Francis Anderson wins the game. Now, Trina will be leaving here with $100 in cash and our best wishes. Trina McKay, ladies and gentlemen. Goodbye. I just want to point out to all of you assembled here, we've got to go now, but I want to tell you who will be here the next time we all gather together.
Robert Walden, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Audrey Lander, Bert Conde, and Patty Duke Ashton.
Now we'll start with a super match next time with this lady. I'm Gene Rayburn. Join us next time for Match Game 79. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 79. A Mark Cooks and Bill Todman production. This program was edited for broadcast. Ready to match the stars. Foster Brooks, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Lorna Patterson, Dick Martin, and Betty White as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 79. And now, here's the star of Match Game 79, Gene Rayburn.
Ready, Johnny? Okay, they ready. Are you ready?
Yes, sir. Wait a minute.
Wait.
Wait a minute.
What?
What's wrong?
Uh-oh.
That's all.
My money's missing.
But listen,
Hold
we're
everything.
very fortunate.
Hold everything.
What? Because we're fortunate to have with us an undercover security agent right here. Lieutenant Brooks, sir, will you make yourself known?
What are you going to do here? Are you going to conduct an investigation?
I'd like to conduct an I'd like to figure this thing out. Young lady, if you come over here, please, I must search you.
I didn't do it.
Miss White, over here, please.
You're the one nearest the
We
victim.
have every reason to believe that
She was the one nearest the
that
victim,
she's
was
coming
she?
over here.
Yes.
I didn't do
We're going to have to search her. I hope you'll excuse me just a second.
just...
When they stop here.
Well, don't stop. I'll write a check.
I'd say an 8.5, wouldn't you? No, 7 plus.
No, it's 7. It's 7.
No, I think it's an 8.5.
I'm going to stay up for the newspapers.
If I'm not in it, it's a 5.
Now, he was very convincing. Martin, he was really
No, he
convincing.
pushed the first beat.
Oh.
He pushed the first beat.
I didn't have the right feel for the whole thing.
First beat is overdone.
All right, let's say hello to our two players here, Daisy Jameson and Quay Snyder. Daisy's the current champ with $600 to her credit. And Quay, how you doing here? Where are we here? In the middle of round one. You've had your question, haven't matched any of our stars. Are you ready to carry on?
Carry on.
Okay, we'll carry on here. Now, Daisy, this is your first round question. Did you hear that they just uncovered the tomb of King Tut's fat brother?
Oh, no.
Yeah. His name was King Blank. They just uncovered the tomb of King Tut's fat brother. His name was King Blank. Right. Get it in there. Perfect. I don't know what took you so long. Daisy? Did you hear that they just uncovered the tomb of King Tut's fat brother? His name was King...
That's it.
King
A little louder.
Ton.
King Tun. Aha! He's Chinese girl, very clever. She say
I didn't say
King
that.
Tun.
King
T-O-N.
Not,
She said-
not what you put in your mouth.
Well, they should take this Roger and get rid of him. He's been a mess since
What,
last
he-
week when he ate
Did
the
you see
blue
what
ink and everything.
He wrote King Tongue, T-O-N-G-U-E.
Oh, my.
She said King
And
Tongue.
the design cocktails for two was not Brett's answer. It was mine from the last day. Look,
Right, that's right.
the whole
gotcha.
thing is askew.
Aren't we all? Now let's get on with it here. King Tut's fat brother, his name was King
Tub.
Tub.
You started to say that.
King Tub.
She started to say that.
Yeah. Tun is what she said, though. Yeah.
Ton is a terrific answer. I wish I'd thought of it.
Tub is excellent.
Well, I said
Tub is probably the definitive answer.
Ton is good.
Right?
I said King Butt.
King Butt. There we go. Okay. Uncover the tomb of King Tut's fat brother. His name was King...
King Butt.
Yeah. Well,
Tub.
Tub it is, all right. Got a lot of those.
No.
No?
The definitive answer
Is?
is because what you say to old fat people, King Tut Tut.
Tut tut. Must eat that extra piece of bread. Yes.
You didn't have to fake your way out of that. I think my only hope is to faint right now because into his life a little dull must fall. And I couldn't think of any. I said King Kong. I don't want to discuss
King Kong.
Wait a minute.
King
that's
Kong is
rather
all
good.
right. No, King
It's
Kong
not
is a very
terrible.
large, hefty,
It's slow
overweight
picking up the
person.
cue.
So here we are at the end of round one, and neither one of you has done anything yet, but you will later. Right now, this for you. Oh, this show's hot as a pistol, I tell you that. Okay. Now, Quay, you can have A or B.
We'll take it, Gene.
We will. Okay, we will. Anything you say, Quay, is okay. Lazy Louie is really lazy. He just filled out a job application. Under position wanted, he wrote blank. Okay, good. Have you been thinking about this, Quay? This is a very good question. Lazy Louie's really lazy. He just filled out a job application. Under position wanted, he wrote blank. Quay, I am speaking to you. Under position wanted, he wrote
Nothing.
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 What? I beg your pardon? He said A.
Yeah.
And I gave him B?
Yeah.
He'll take
Well,
B
what do you
and
want me
like
to do
it.
about that? Should we throw this one out and give him another one? Does it matter to you?
Oh, sure.
Do you
would
care
matter.
whether it's A or B?
I'd rather have A.
You rather have that? Okay. Here is A. In my hand, I have A. This is A.
Should we do the fire sketch again?
No. This is it.
Throw away your answers.
Yeah, throw away those answers.
Yes.
Here it is. This is A, Quay.
I want to hear this question before I throw my answer away.
And if you don't get this, we can go to C.
Yes. Tom said, my wife really has a strange figure. When she wears a striped dress, she looks like a blank. My wife has a strange figure. When she wears a striped dress, she looks like a blank.
Got it.
Okay. Now, Quay. Tom said, my wife really has a strange figure. When she wears a striped dress, she looks like a
Tub.
A tub.
Yes. Give him B back.
Yeah, that's right. Here we go. Lazy Louie is really lazy. No, he says tub.
Ask him if he wants to go back to A. 3 games ago, he had won.
She wears a striped dress. She looks like a...
Lying down.
No, that was B.
That's the one you threw out.
That's the one we threw out.
Oh,
yes.
She looks like a barber pole.
Barber pole. Okay. What do you got there?
Daughter of barber pole.
2 barber poles. That's good. If she had a strange figure, it's quite interesting.
I
Yeah.
said an awning at the Bonaventure Hotel.
Aha! Wonderful. Okay. Quay, we come down here to Lorna. Strange figure, my wife,
Who
when
is
she wears
wearing
a striped dress.
blouse.
That's right. She's wearing
It's a little
stripes.
ice cream
With a little ice cream.
with a bite taken out.
Oh, someone bit you right
Watch it.
there.
On the ice cream.
Let's hear it for that person.
All right.
Okay, are you reading? Okay.
Yeah, if she wears a striped dress, she looks like a...
I went for the obvious. Zebra.
Zebra.
2 zebras.
2 zebras.
Wait a minute, this should have been with the nurse an hour ago.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
What do you think?
Dick, that looks pretty thin. You better run it through again.
Well,
This is the nice hospital I've ever been in.
I'm Dr. Malone.
all right. Now, nurse, whose turn is it? Nurse on the end, the lady in white.
This is an emergency. I said a Venetian blind.
A Venetian blind.
All right. He
Okay.
said the couch or something.
Nobody said tub, Quay. Too bad. Well, you can't win them all. Now, when we get back from this commercial, it'll be very easy for you. All you got to do is match 1 to win another game. Now we got this. All right, here we go. Thank you, one and all. Now, you want A or B, Daisy?
Give them both up.
Do I want A or B?
Yes.
Suppose I want A.
You can't have A because he had A.
He'll give you B then.
Yes. Here it is. Helen said, My boyfriend does everything the hard way. Yesterday, he tried to scratch his back with his blank. Oops. No.
Frontier Hotel. Did you hear what his answer was?
Frontier Hotel. All right, here we go, Daisy. Helen said my boyfriend does everything the hard way. Yesterday, he tried to scratch his back with his blank.
With his feet.
With his what?
With his feet.
Feet?
Uh-huh.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Feet. Tried to scratch his back with his feet. You know, I got the feeling we're going to end up in a scoreless tie here.
And as it turns out...
Yes. What do you got here?
I had elbow.
Elbow is a good one. Elbow is very difficult because it can't be done.
No, I was thinking more like this. And then I thought about how limber I am now that I've been taking the dance class, and it didn't seem so hard to me. Nose.
Nose, okay. One elbow, one nose.
She has misled the country in thinking she is up to her you-know-what in dance. She has 1/2 hour dance lesson. In 15 minutes, she had to lay down at a table.
I have to work my bar now. Do my stretching
You've been
exercise.
working your bar here for 6 years. I said big ton, tub, tut, and then settle for toe.
Okay.
That's a foot. That's a foot.
No, it's about an inch and
It's
a half.
part of the foot. It's about 1.5 inches of the foot, but it's not the full foot. There. What do you got here?
Elbow.
Elbow. What do you got for us here?
I have foot.
She wins by a foot. Come on down, baby. Take your little spot on the blue right there. Well, Quay, it was a pleasure to meet you. I have some gifts coming your way from Match Game 79. Many thanks for being here with us. Quay Snyder is taking off now. Rolling around for Daisy once upon a time. Here it is. Here we go again. We polled a studio audience not too long ago and said, write down your best answer to this. Come back blank. Come back blank. Remember, $500 for matching the most popular answer, $250 for the second, and $100 for the third. Whom do you call her?
Betty.
Come back, little Sheba.
Okay.
Brett.
Oh, that's swallows. Come back, Bill Bailey.
Oh, that comes home, Bill.
Oh, okay. Come back to me.
Okay, come back to me is hers.
Come back.
Lorna.
Come back tomorrow.
Okay. What
Story of
time?
my life in show business. Come back tomorrow.
What time? Come back tomorrow, come back Little Sheba, and come back to me are the three. You have the option of choosing one of those or giving us one of your own.
Fly back, is it? Oh,
Come back, little Sheba.
Come back, Little Sheba. What would you have said? You are not of one mind. Let's see if we have Come Back, Little Sheba up there in any position. May we see the $100 number? Come back to me. Very good. Okay. Let's see if Little Sheba's under the $250 number. Soon it is. Yeah. All right. Last chance for you, Sheba. Where are you, you rascal? Come out, wherever you are. Yeah. Very good. All right, Daisy. I have $1,200. And we're going to stop right now and do a little business with America. You keep bouncing along there, honey. Okay.
Thanks with our star, Gene Rayburn.
Okay, Johnny O. Daisy's won the $500. Means the least she'll play for is 10 times that amount or $5,000. However, she's going to spin the wheel. And if she has the lucky spin of the wheel, she'll double it up and play for $10,000. It's all yours, my dear. Go up there and we'll all root for a double for you. And let's see how you do. Ready? Go. Bing. Oh, is that close? Another half inch.
Well, you got a break.
Yes. All right, Brett, there you go. Right on,
Oh,
little
it's
blue
twice
dot.
in 1 week. I don't know if I can take it.
Over here, that's it. All right, good luck to you. This is for $5,000. Ready? Blank conditioner. Okay, now Brett is finished. Daisy, if you give us the answer she's given us, why, you will get $5,000. What do you say to that?
I'd say air conditioner.
You say air conditioner. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
What did she say?
What did she say? Hair conditioner?
No, she said air conditioner.
Oh, damn. I said air conditioner.
Here comes your new challenger, Dana Merchant. How do you feel? Hello, Dana.
Hello, Gene.
We welcome you. And before we start the game, we'd like to get a little acquainted with you and find out where you're from and what your vital statistics are or anything you want to tell us.
Well, you're welcoming me from Las Vegas, Nevada.
Las Vegas.
Yes, I'm employed by a brokerage. We deal in sound equipment, professional sound equipment for stage reinforcement. And I love to play games, and I'm glad to be here.
Well, we're delighted to have you. Do we have any games that she'd be interested in playing, you
Dick
think?
has some games.
You have a game,
I
Dick?
got a dandy.
What's that?
And I got a good game, too.
Dana, you say you're connected with a company that does sound equipment. You're the ones that ruin our eardrums with all...
No. This is, like I said, sound reinforcement for stage.
Oh, for theatrical stuff. Body mics and all that?
Yes, monitors, mixing boards.
Now, we have to frisk her to make sure she hasn't got a body mic on, don't we?
Looks like a job for Inspector Moore.
Oh, yes, sir. Well, no, I guess we don't have time for any frisking there. Besides, it's my show anyway. Listen, we can't start at this moment. We got to do a little business with America. You sit right where you are. Right now, we have this for you. Where were you? Where did you go?
Yeah, no, I went to the Lou.
Take his bottle to the...
No, you didn't.
The Lou Grant show.
Oh, I see.
Do
Lou
we
Grant.
have
went to
time
take his
for the
glass to-
fire sketch?
No, we don't.
He went to take his glass to the nurse.
No, what we do have time is to say next week
Yeah.
on this stage, some of you will be here and some of you will not be here.
Darn it. Some of
These are
us
the
weren't
ones
here
who
tonight.
will be here.
Nipsey Russell, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Lonnie Anderson, Jack Jones, and Joyce Beautiful.
Gene Rayburn here. Join us next time for Match Game 79. You were all wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you.
Get ready to match the stars. Richard Deacon, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley. From Dallas, Charlene Tilton. From The Price is Right, Bob Barker. And Betty White. As we play the star-studded big money match game. And now, here's the star of the match game, Gene Rayburn.
Ready? Good. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Greetings.
Hi.
Greetings. Everybody ready?
Sure.
Okay, right.
I want to tell you that in Sacramento, everybody watches the show like crazy.
Isn't that marvelous?
I don't think they have anything else to do between Curb and Brown,
You
but
better
that's,
watch it.
you know.
We're big in Sacramento.
Very large in Sacramento.
We love you, Sacramento, wherever you are. And with the San Andreas fault, it's hard to tell where you're going to be from minute to minute. Now, would you please welcome Janet Hawes and Sugar Ware? Ladies, let's just briefly review where you're from and all what you do now. Sugar.
How you doing? I'm from Denver.
That's right. I remember that much.
I live in Chicago now.
Yep. Okay, and you fly.
Yeah.
Okay. And Janet Hawes, she works for the San Diego Zoo.
Right.
And she takes care of infant animals, right?
Right.
Chimps and all that sort of thing. Orangutans. And,
Right.
And she's occasionally has a little trouble with them. But I would think all young things would love you because you're a sweet-looking lady.
Thank you.
Right. Okay, ladies, shall we begin? Sugar, you're first. A or B?
B, please.
B it is. Albert said, "You know you're living too close to an atomic reactor when you have a meltdown in your blank." Think about it. Albert said, "You know you're living too close to an atomic reactor when you have a meltdown in your..."
Bathroom?
What?
Bathroom?
In your bathroom.
Well, you'd get in trouble if you had a meltdown in your bathroom. No.
Really?
Okay, well.
Yeah, everything go down the drain, wouldn't it? It all melt, go down the drain. Yeah, okay.
Mine was a very logical answer, pacemaker.
Pacemaker?
You know if your pacemaker is melted, right?
That's right. Okay.
I think that
We all hate this question, don't we?
I think
Yeah.
that
We hate
answer
the question.
was the answer was much better than this audience realized.
Yes. No, pacemaker was an excellent answer.
Right?
Thank you,
Bob, if you have to explain them, you just
That's
no,
right.
go away.
Don't try and make up to us.
They think we're doing drama.
Run your own show and shut up.
All right, where's the next item up for bids?
The Brett
What do you got?
Summers. What have I got?
Yes.
You've seen it. You don't want to see it again. I said oven of the microwave variety to give Dick
Oh, I see,
Deacon
okay.
a
All right. You know, you have a meltdown in your...
Try to show a little interest. Refrigerator.
Oh, that's very intellectual.
Refrigerator.
That's a good one.
Don't encourage him, please.
So she said bathroom, refrigerator...
It's a terrible
microwave...
Pacemaker.
Pacemaker. What else?
Your Tupperware cabinet.
Your Tupperware cabinet?
That's
it. Did that really say Tupperware cabinet?
Yes.
You're some crazy lady.
Oh, she's thinking.
All
It may
right.
not
I
have been
don't own
a good answer, but she'll get some Tupperware for having said that.
Oh.
Tupperware,
Not allowed
Tupperware,
anymore.
Tupperware.
Pull it.
Payola is dead.
Now your answer, if you will.
My answer is plate. In your mouth. You know, the plate.
Oh.
Dentures.
Dentures, we call them.
That's all right. If you don't like it, just be quiet. You don't have to actually move.
Yes. Well, this really is...
I think this was quite amusing.
Yes.
I thought it was
You know,
terrible.
when you have a meltdown
I'm going
in
to
your
enjoy
blank.
it without the audience.
Yeah. All right.
I said bath.
Bath. One for her. Okay. Janet, you ready? Norm said, "I must have spring fever.
Oh.
Today, I turned on the TV set, and even blank looked good to me." Yeah. Norm said I must have spring fever. Today I turned down the TV set, and even blank looked good to me.
The only thing I can think of is Howard Cosell.
Howard Cosell. Okay.
Okay.
Howard Cosell is what we're after here.
I want you to know that I'm on your team.
My team?
Yes.
Right.
I said Bob Barker. Well, you don't have celebrities on your show. I know where the money is.
I'm sitting here in my handsome velvet jacket with my red handkerchief, my hair comb.
You gotta have money, Bob.
And a very good diamond ring. Check the ring on BB. Check that ring.
My goodness.
That's some
yes,
ring.
that is really...
I got that with green stamps.
Yes. And look at these.
Yes.
Oh, boy, you're really some fancy.
All of this means nothing, though, when you're insulted by Richard.
What about this $21 clock?
Wait a minute, let me look at that.
Do you
Look at
realize
that.
the
Yeah.
things you can get in a Cracker Jack box? Look at that. That is so pretty, Brad.
Thank you. I knew you'd like it.
Look at the back, how it's the gold motif goes right through it all.
Yeah.
Get your hands off me, you animal.
Do they turn green? Show us your answer.
When we see Miss White's answer, my answer will be explained. Betty White.
Oh, that's
Well.
a cheap shot.
Okay,
And
Chuck.
so is her answer.
You're not
What's the matter with him up there?
You didn't write anything. Okay, Charlene, we're looking for Howard Cosell. Wig or no wig?
No, you got the Hulk, the
The
Incredible
Hulk.
Good answer.
I must have
That's a
spring
good
fever
answer.
today. Turned on the
That
TV,
is
said
a
that
good
even the
answer.
Incredible Hulk looked good to me. What do you say to
He
this?
looks good to me all
Well,
the
the
time.
next question like this, it's Richard Deacon that I'm after, of course. But having been insulted earlier this week by Brett,
Now, you
The
got
week is
two on
not
your
over,
list.
Mr. Barker.
I shall not look up there. I'm totally ignoring you.
Okay. Now, Miss Betty, we come to you.
I do think it's time to get a little more dignity and a little more decorum in this game. After all, it is a game. I said Brett.
Okay, there's one for Sugar and none for you. We'll go to round two right after we do this for you. Ready, ladies? Round two coming up. Sugar, you're ahead. You go first.
I'm gonna stick with B.
B it is. Everyone plays except Miss Betty White. Stanley said, "My wife has such a weak stomach." Ugh.
Like that.
That's how weak it is. My wife has such a weak stomach, she won't even get on an escalator without a blank. All right? Richard's light is not working. All right, Janet. Oh,
Sugar.
thank you.
Years ago.
Stanley said, "My wife has such a weak stomach, she won't even get on an escalator without a blank."
Dramamine.
Dramamine. Okay. Dramamine.
Dramamine.
Dramamine. Okay, that's one for
I thought we had it made. I said air sick bag.
her. Air sick bag. That's a good one.
So,
He smoked. He
so did
called.
I thought you, because you're a stewardess,
well,
sweetheart.
Well, they also deal in Dramamine, don't they?
Yeah, if you
Now,
have
And-
deal in is not the way to put it.
That was a
People
bad
deal in
choice of
drugs.
words.
They don't deal in
Look how he's
Dramamine.
blushing because he's near you know who. Look how giddy.
They deal in
That's
smack.
sad.
They don't. What do you say?
Dramamine. Sugar?
Dramamine. Listen, is this the current style, or don't you just comb your hair? It's very
That's her
casual.
look. You don't know what a look is.
I don't either.
That's
do
the first unkind thing you've said to her in 3 days.
I? No.
Yes.
My wife has such
He's
a
trying
weak
to cut
stomach, she
down.
won't even get on an escalator without a
Dramamine.
Dramamine. Well, for Sugar, you need 4 times 5 to win. Here we go. Little dumb Dora is so dumb.
How dumb.
Better. She's so dumb to join the Brownies, she covered herself with blank. Okay, Chuck?
Yo, Gene, yo.
I love him when he gets like that.
Little dumb Dora is so dumb. To join the brownies, she covered herself with
Chocolate.
chocolate. She said chocolate. Not bad.
I said chocolate.
Okay, that's one for her. You have a little chocolate for her?
You know what I say? Nuts to Bob Barker.
Nuts to Bob Barker. Okay.
Nuts.
Very well.
Well,
Now.
they're copying again.
You
I
must
was
match
first.
the entire bottom tier to stay in the game and achieve a tie. Charlene,
They're
it's up to you.
copying, but they're get it from down here. Nuts.
Nuts it is, so that means Sugar wins the game. What Bob and Betty have? Chocolate and We're going to turn you off. You come back later to play game number 2. All right, see you later, Janet. Now we'll see how you do here. Good luck to you. There it is. All yours. We polled the studio audience not too long ago and said, please write down your best answer to this. Tramp blank. Now, if you give us the answer they wrote down most often, you get $500. For matching the second most popular answer, $250. And then if you match the third, $100. 3 of the 6 dingbats will try to help you. And as you look around, if they're don't look too smart, don't call on them. But if they look like they got the smarts, call on them. Go ahead.
Betty.
Tramp, tramp, tramp along the highway. Room, 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 the world is free.
Cut!
Follow where I go. It was a Nelson Eddy song.
Yes, of course.
I can't make the weight.
Yeah. All right.
Bob.
Tramp steamer.
Tramp steamer.
Charles.
Trampoline.
Trust me. Trust me. Trust me.
Did they notice that? They didn't see that. Trampoline.
Trampoline. Trampoline. Okay. You have trampoline, tramp, tramp, tramp along the highway, yada, and all that. And then you have a tramp steamer. You want one of those? Or have you got a better one in your head?
No, trampoline came to mind, so I'm going to go with Charles.
Trampoline. Okay. It's Charles' answer. Let's find out it's up there. So, where may we see the $100 response, if you please? There is Betty's answer. Okay.
Won't be the first
Let's
time,
go up the
baby.
ladder and take a look at the $250 response. Trampoline. Now that surprised me. I thought he was going to be up there on top. Wouldn't you think he'd be on top? You think tramp steamer, John? You think tramp steamer? Well, you wrong. Look at this. Oh. Tramp steamer. Okay, that was Bob's answer, and it was on top. Now, you got the least you'll play for is $2,500. However, you can double it by having a lucky spin of the star wheel. If you'll step into my office here, we'll talk about it. Good luck to you. We're all going to root for a double, whether it'll be 2,500 or 5,000. Here we go. Yeah. $2,500 with Brett Summers. Here we go, and good luck to you. And this is it. Blank of the year. Blank of the year. Okay, now Brett's ready. If you give us the answer that she's written on the card, we give you $2,500. Isn't this easy? Nothing to it, is there? Just fill in that blank.
Mother.
Mother of the year. Any other ideas?
No, I love my mother, so I hope this works.
You love your mother, so I hope you... Okay.
I hate to admit I never even gave it a thought.
You didn't think of
and
mother?
I'm a mother. Oh, God.
And you're a
I really
mother.
feel-
Sure
I'm
are.
sorry, children. I'm sorry, Sugar. I said man of the year.
Man of the year. Man of the year, mother of the year, woman of the year. They're all good ones. Sugar has a total of $250. She's going to play another game in a moment or so after we do a little business with America. Here we go. Okay. Now, if you're ready, Janet will ask you to go first by choosing A or B.
Okay, I'll take B.
B. Okay. You got it. Mean Murray is really mean. You're fired. He taught his dog to stay by putting a blank on his tail.
Oh, this is a real wonderful
Yeah.
Betty White question.
Right. Mean Murray's really mean. He taught his dog to stay by putting a blank on his tail. Now we are ready, Jim.
Gladys Knight and the Pips couldn't save that tune.
When are we going to get a new tune?
Mean Murray is really mean. He taught his dog to stay by putting a blank on his tail.
A ball and chain.
Ball and chain.
Anyone we know?
That's called wishy-washy applause. All right. Taught his dog putting a ball and chain on his tail. What do you say to that, Richard?
Well, I said a weight.
A weight.
Oh.
Right?
No. You must go home and study the rules. Yes, Miss Brett?
Well, I had to draw mine. I said, that's a dog.
Yeah.
And with a great big rock on its tail.
A rock or boulder?
Rock or boulder.
Right.
A great big rock or boulder.
You should do a children's book.
That's the first time he's made me laugh this week, the little devil.
Now, I don't know if the judges are lenient, but I said an anchor.
That's not a ball and chain.
I know, you don't have to get snotty about it. The same principle as a ball and chain.
Well, sir, all of these things, all of these weights are the same
So's the
principle.
rock.
You must go home and study the
Here
rules,
he comes
too.
now. Watch this.
Watch. Whatever
she says, it's okay.
Talk about her hair some more.
Bucket of water and he'd buy that.
Okay, what kind of answer has a blonde guy got for us here? A brick. Okay.
Isn't that cute? Isn't that a wonderful answer?
Did you love that?
I thought it was wonderful, wonderful.
Have any of your guests ever received a standing ovation for an answer?
No.
Ever in all the years you've been doing the show?
I think it's happened.
Couple of times I did.
Couple of times.
They'll probably want to give old Barker one. Ball and chain.
Barker?
This
Barker?
may be the most intelligent, the most sensitive,
Yeah.
the most wonderful audience you have ever had.
Jane.
Yes, Charles?
I'm on your side. I have seen this now all week. First of all, velvet clothes and diamond rings, a lot of good jewelry, and then that whole baloney about my mother, my mother.
Right.
He is slowly trying to take this show away from me.
Incidentally, Gene.
No, that's
And
pure...
I think if you keep playing with this blonde, it'll all be over.
Have I touched you in any way? Have I made any overt
She said
passes?
yes.
No, but while grabbing at her, you got my leg.
So, in addition, you're a liar.
But I loved every minute of it.
This is going to cost you a fortune.
What?
We want a lot of
You got to
merchandise.
pay off every member of that studio
Yes.
audience. They don't work for nothing.
How many clock radios?
Who wants a washing machine? New car. Who wants a new car? Who wants what? No.
I want each of you to have something very nice. I really do. So I want you to put your name and your address on a postcard and send it to Monty Hall.
Please, no dirty words on the show. What have you got, my dear?
Bob only forgot to say one thing that he meant to add.
Yes.
Everybody, come on down. No, I said, and I think this is going to
Taught
work.
his dog to stay by putting a
truck.
That would hurt.
No, they had tailgate parties.
That would hurt.
Don't
How
tell
can you
them.
do that?
Oh, tailgate.
Well, at least I didn't beg for a standing ovation.
Now.
Try and do a little business with America before we go on here now.
Sure.
Okay, Chuck.
Okay, Bob wants us for the new version of the show to all wear our name tags like his show. Bob said he wants to do it that way when he takes over.
Join us next time for Match Game. I'm Gene Rayburn. Goodbye.
Today's consolation prizes are a 10-inch silver-plated champagne cooler from Taylor Rental Centers. Taylor rents practically everything. When you want it, rent and save at Taylor. And a tray and Super Slaw, a great new flavor discovery for coleslaw made with real yogurt. Super Slaw in your grocer's produce section. An HR Rug and Room deodorizer, the right way to freshen your rug and room. Available at your supermarket's HR Carpet Care Center. And Salad Crunchies, an exciting blend of color, flavor, and texture. Just sprinkle it over any salad, Salad Crunchies, and Coil Magic. It cuts through buildup on air conditioner coils. Apply directly or use this garden sprayer. Coil Magic saves energy as it cleans. And Goof Off, the latex paint remover that really cleans up when you mess up. It's the finishing touch to a perfect paint job, Goof Off. And a Servette and Be Fresh makes every flush a deodorizing shower to automatically freshen and help fight bowl ring buildup in 3 original scents plus new powder fresh. Put a shower in your bowl. Production. This program was edited for broadcast. Get ready to match the stars. Jimmy Walker, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Dolly Martin, the mind readers Dick Martin, and Betty White as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game. And now, here's the star of Match Game, Gene Rayburn.
Hello, John. Thank you very much. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, he's having a little. You need a dresser, don't you?
Well,
You
I
were a
tell
little-
you, if Dick and I didn't dress together, I could make it faster.
I see. It's always that top button, isn't it?
What's wrong, Charles?
I want to make sure the security man's in the wings because Brett is taking her jewelry off. You know how the insurance...
Just unfasten
You
that.
can't unfasten it. It's so
Just
cheap it
unfasten-
melted together from the light. You can't unfasten it.
In the meantime, while he's fiddling with her throat, we'll say hello to Pam Strickland and Roberta Taylor. Hello, ladies. Remember, Pam is the llama lover, and Roberta is the business lover. And good luck to both of you. We're going to start with the beginning of round 2 of the final game. And Pam, since you're ahead here 2-1, we'll ask you to go first.
I'll try A this time.
All right. 2 people do not play. You and you.
Me.
Is that because I didn't button all the
That's
way?
it. Right. Betty and Dolly do not play. That's not what I heard.
That'll be the
Fat Frida's really fat.
Uh-oh.
Who asked you? Fat Frida's really fat. She even has stretch marks on her blanks.
Glad we're not playing the
Here we go.
monkeys look groomed.
Fat Frida,
Takes one to
Pam,
know
is really
one.
fat. She even has stretch marks on her blanks.
Eyelids.
Stretch marks on her eyelids.
Oh, that's fat.
Yes. Don't worry about it. The llamas will keep you warm this winter. And you can always make a vicuna coat. Isn't that what they make out of llamas?
No, they make that out of vicuña.
Oh, they do, yes. What do you say?
I'm going all the way. See, this is, you talking about fat and ookie and gookie and mookie and stretch marks on her teeth. Now that's bad. You know what I mean? Thank you. You know what I'm talking about.
Right. What kind of sweater is that you're wearing?
This is a Snoopy sweater. Snoopy, everybody loves Snoopy, don't we?
Oh. How come it says UCLA
It
up
has
there?
UCLA on there, too.
Can't win them all.
No, you can't. All right, Brett, what have you got?
I knew he'd finally do something to get them to turn on him.
They haven't turned on me yet. They love me and they're my crowd.
Go.
I think it's a dumb question. I'll get my little thing. I said she even had stretch marks on the bottom of her feet.
Very original
She
answer.
had stretch marks on her stretch marks.
There it is. Stretch marks on her stretch marks. All right, Dick, what have you got?
Stretch marks on her nose.
On her nose.
That's fat.
Nothing on the eyelids there. Now, Roberta, here's the way it is. 1 to tie, 2 to win.
Okay, Roberta.
Hey, have you heard of this, have you ever seen this new television series about a hippie who goes to Mexico?
No.
You want to hear about it?
No.
It's called The Blank Paper Chase. Roberta, it's about this new television series. It's about a hippie who goes to Mexico. It's called The Blank Paper Chase.
Well, Gene, with Mexico and papers, I can only say pot.
The what?
Pot paper chase.
Pot paper. Oh.
Like dope, weed.
Pot paper chase.
What'd you say?
Pot paper chase. Because
Oh, he don't play. Come on over here,
I
hon.
got you ready
no,
for
I
you.
thought it was a person's name. You
Really?
said- yes. I said the marijuana paper chase.
Well, that's it.
No kidding. Oh, God. He can't even straighten anymore.
Taco paper chase.
Taco paper chase. Tie score is what we have right now.
Okay,
One more
get it
for
on.
Roberta will win the game for her. Dolly, what do you got there?
This is really a match. Zigzag.
Wins the game. What do you got? All right, come on down, Roberta.
I don't know what it means, but...
Yes, you know what it means. Our judge knows what it means. Pam has a total of $500, and we're very happy for her about that. It's a pleasure to meet the llama lady. Bye. Let's watch this message now. Hello. Here is Roberta Taylor, who's going to have a go at the super match where she could win over $10,000. Good luck to you.
Thanks.
We polled a studio audience and said, write down your best answer to this. Father's blank. Now, if you give us the answer they wrote down most often, you get $500. $250 for you if you match their second most popular response, and $100 for matching the third. 3 of the 6 stars will assist. Call on the ones who appear to have an answer. If they're avoiding your gaze, they don't have an answer.
I'm gonna go with some intellectual-looking people here. Let's
Yeah.
go with Brett.
That girl is smart as a whip. Is she cute and adorable?
Yeah.
Father's Day.
Who else?
Jimmy.
Oh, yes, of course, Roberta, young lady. Fathers and sons.
Fathers and sons.
That's right, fathers and sons. They have to have a son. You're a father.
Sally.
Well, fathers and mothers.
Fathers and mothers, fathers and sons, and Father's Day are the 3 they've given you. You can choose one of those or give us one of your own.
I'm gonna go with Father's Day.
Father's Day it is. Let's find out if Father's Day is up there, and if so, where it is. May we see the $100 number? Father's mustache.
Oh.
Remember that endearing phrase of yesteryear?
It's not going to have things like army boots and
Right.
stuff, is it?
Your father's mustache, your mother wears army shoes and all that there. Let's take a look at the $250 response. Fathers and mothers. There's Dolly's answer.
Not to
Yeah.
be Father's
Yay a little more.
Kill
All
ourselves.
right. Yay one more time there.
Yay!
Yeah, that's...
Oh.
And she did.
I was going to do it.
I don't think you could handle one more yay.
Okay. Father's Day is what Roberta Taylor is looking for. Let's see if it's under the $500 response. Yes, it is indeed. You've got the $500, means the least you'll play for is $5,000. But you can double it up and play for $10,000 if you get a lucky spin of the star wheel. Step up, my dear, and have a go at it, and good luck to you. Here we go. Let's make one revolution. Give it a go. Playing for $5,000 with Betty White.
Very
and
close.
Here we go.
Could I give it to her out of my own pocket? Not make a fool of myself.
All right, swing around that way, and here we go. Good luck to you, Roberta. This is it. Blank in the rain. Blank in the rain. Now, Roberta, give us the answer that Betty's written on the card. If you do that, we give you $5,000.
I'm sure Betty's written Walk in the Rain.
Oh, my goodness.
How old are you, Roberta?
I was 25 when I came here.
You're 25. Well, you're going to feel a lot older when you see her answer, because I think I know what she wrote, because you should be old enough to see reruns of marvelous motion pictures that use this phrase as a title and probably as a song, too. Right? You know what it is? Singing in the rain. Yeah. It didn't occur to you at all, did it? Oh, I'm sorry about that. Well, Roberta, I'm glad you won the $500. Many thanks for being with us here on Match Game, Roberta Taylor. Now let's welcome Tracy Sims and Gary Carapedian. How do you do?
Hi there.
You have the unpronounceable name. Carapedian.
That's very good, thanks.
Carapedian. Hey, there's Carapedian. And Tracy Sims. Welcome to both of you. Two games for each. Remember, Tracy, let's find out about you, please.
I'm from a small town in Georgia, and thank you. My husband and I, who's a fine fella, own a nursery in Griffin, Georgia. In my spare time, I'm a private pilot working on my commercial pilot.
Well, that's a nice ambition.
Wow.
Name a small town in Georgia.
Zebulon.
Zebulon?
Yeah.
How do you spell that?
Zebulon.
Zebulon.
It's on the
What's
map
that mean?
now, isn't it?
Yeah, it is on the map now. Is that a biblical name?
Zebulon Pike discovered a mountain somewhere in
right.
Pike County in Zebulon, Georgia.
All right, gotcha. Gary, what about you?
Well, my last name was the biggest word I could pronounce when I was in second grade. So I'm from L.A., and I'm a freelance graphic artist. So that means I'm broke a lot.
Carapedian. What kind of name is that?
It's Armenian.
Armenian.
I'm the only one Armenian in California who doesn't come from Fresno.
Is that where they are?
Yeah, that's
I
where
didn't
they
know
are.
that. Learn something every day. Good luck to both. Tracy, A or B?
A, please.
I?
A.
I. Well, they say that down in Zebulon. Muggsy said our town is really tough.
Oh, boy.
Really
Yeah,
tough. I'll tell you how tough it is. Here, our favorite television program is called Beat the Blank. Here we go. Muggsy said our town is really tough. Here, our favorite television program is called Beat the Blank.
Beat the pants off them.
Boy, that's tough.
I tell you, well, now she didn't quite get it, did she, Don? Now John got it because he's familiar with that phrase. Those of us who work for Goodson Todman would all be familiar with it, and America in general, because this show was on the air so long. Did you get the idea?
Well, beat the clock naturally, but I said beat the person. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, you know.
Did you get it? He didn't get it. Maybe she got it.
What was there to get? in this ridiculous game show it involved in television. I said beat the kids. Not a bad idea.
She is such a sweet, gentle woman.
If I could get a hold of my kid right now, I'd squeeze his arm.
Stay tuned for Beat the Nun.
He didn't get it either, but that's a rather amusing idea. What did you
I
get?
had beat the judge.
Well,
Yay,
all right, that's a
thank
thing
you.
a tough kid would do, but
I said beat the cop.
beat the cop, yeah. See, it's a little play on beat the clock, beat the cop. Do you get it now? Does everybody
No,
understand
I
now? Should
told
we
you
start
it
all over again?
Yeah, let's
All
do that.
right. Okay, Tracy, here it is. No, too late. Betty, what do you got?
I hate violence. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Beat the wife.
Oh, yeah, of course. But she likes that. All right, you stand by for yours, Gary. Right now, if you please, this for you. Go! The other round, one question. Gary, all yours. Don't grow a mustache. Sydney said, Linda likes to play hard to get. That's why when she goes out on a date, she wears a blank. Linda likes to play hard to get. That's why when she goes out on a date, she wears a blank. Good.
She likes to play hard to
You're
get.
very good. You're good at this game. But for a girl with big brains, you are smart.
I had a brain scan once and they didn't see anything.
Oh, really?
It's true.
Did you really?
Oh, Dick.
Ready, Brett?
He likes that.
Ready,
too.
Tom?
I like that.
Gary Carapedian. Carapedian. Sydney said Linda likes to play hard to get. That's why when she goes out on the date, she wears a blank.
A suit of armor?
A suit of armor is one possibility. A suit of armor is one possibility. There are
I came
others.
up with the definitive, and probably because of our young, youthful, energetic crowd, many of them don't remember this, but most of the girls I go out with wear these constantly chastity belts.
Chastity belt. When she goes out on the date, she wears a what?
Well, see, the chastity belt, but she always carries the key around her neck. Chastity belt.
All right, that's two of those. What did you say to this, Charles? Oh, Charles, I'm
very
sorry.
upset.
No, I'm
He's
not
quite
upset.
upset.
These are tears of joy.
Tears of joy.
Because I woke up this morning and I realized there was something missing in my life and it's not anymore.
What is that,
I
Charles?
finally found out who wrote My Friend Flicker. Insect repellent.
Insect repellent. Mary O'Hara.
Oh, you still owe me an apology.
No, I'm not going to apologize to you,
See
Brett.
what a terrible, dreadful person he is?
That's exactly what I am. Linda likes to play hard to get. When she goes out on the date, she wears a
Chastity belt.
chastity belt. Gary, did you think of that at all?
Yeah.
And you rejected it for a suit of armor. Why did you do that, Gary?
Well, that's really hard to get.
Oh, that's right. You
Speaking
couldn't
from
touch her. Or couldn't do
experience?
anywhere. Yes.
Well, a chastity belt and a can opener.
I will refrain from commenting.
Wrong key. Suit of armor.
Wrong key. Suit of armor. One for Gary. All right, round two coming up. Gary, you're ahead. A or B?
B.
Yes.
Ugly Edna is really ugly. Sorry. D minus. She's really ugly. That's because when she washes her face, she doesn't use a soap bar. She uses a blank bar. She's ugly. When she washes her face, she doesn't use a soap bar. She uses a blank bar. Well, read it. Maybe that will help you. Usually your mind works so quickly.
steel trap.
Yes.
You finished already.
Good for you. You finished good for you. Here we go, Gary. Ugly Edna is really ugly, and that's because when she washes her face, she doesn't use a soap bar. She uses a blank bar.
A candy bar?
Candy bar is good. Candy bar is an excellent response.
That is not bad. Candy bar is excellent response?
I would think so.
Well, never mind. A crowbar. Americana of my crowd, the studio audience, over here, we know we're moving forward, onward, upward. That's right.
Go to the back of the bus. It's too noisy up here. Hello, Brett.
I'm
Brett.
exhausted.
Are you?
Just from watching him exude
Yes, I
all
know
that
it.
energy, it just is
His
exhausting.
thyroid is hyperactive.
Oh, that's why he's so bloody thin. Sandbar.
Sandbar. That would be an abrasive, wouldn't it?
Certainly would.
2 sandbars, 1 crowbar. He's looking for a candy bar. Not bad answers, any of them. What do you say?
I really had a blank on this one.
You did.
But I said handlebar.
A handlebar.
Too red.
Is that what you said?
That's what she said.
Oh, what she said? A handlebar. What'd you say?
I'm with Jimmy. Crowbar.
A crowbar. Okay. 1-0 is the score. That means you need 1 to tie, 2 to win. Right now, this for you. Listen, does anybody have anything that they want to plug? Are you doing any appearances? Anyone?
No one's going anywhere. We'll all be here tomorrow.
You'll all be here tomorrow? You got anything that you want to plug?
I'm going to be on next week on My Little Margie. And,
Really?
With Gail Storm.
Listen, I want to take a moment and thank Dick Martin for being such a gracious host when I was on Mind Readers recently with him.
good.
And I was on with
And
Gene,
Brett.
She was on.
and I creamed him, and he's still sulking.
She won 2 games, I won 1. Isn't that the way it turned out?
Yes, it is.
That's right.
I haven't been on yet.
You
I'm
what?
waiting to
I
go
never
on.
watch it.
You never watch it.
I want to go on.
What?
I haven't been on yet, and my crowd wants me to be on Mind Reader. That's right. Thank you, crowd.
Jimmy, there is a basic requisite for being on Mind Readers, and
Well
it is
then.
having a mind. Join us next time for Match Game. Gene Rayburn here. Goodbye.
Today's consolation prizes are Town and Country Tableware by Washington Forge, beautiful Fleetwood handles, and Mirror Bright stainless steel dishwasher safe from Washington Forge. And Blue Luster Shampoo and Blue Luster Plus Carpet Shampoo with grease cutters and brightness to remove ground-in dirt and grime. And a grill and Eskimo Pie, dairy fresh vanilla ice cream covered with special chocolate flavored coating. Eskimo Pie, refreshing and delicious anytime for a no-fuss treat. And like Mads, the manicure says, try Mild Palmolive dishwashing liquid. Palmolive softens hands while you do dishes, and it makes loads of thick, long-lasting suds. And a hairdryer from Conair Royal Persian Henna Hair Care System to energize your hair. Energize your hair with natural body and shine. Conair, the professional choice. And a hot lather machine in Clorets, the breath deodorant, helps your mouth tone freshening power, eliminate bad breath, costs a little more, but it's worth it. Clorets, the breath deodorant. A new Cordate Hydrocortisone from Upjohn for safe, effective relief of itching and skin irritations. Remember, Cordate Hydrocortisone from Upjohn. This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. This program was edited for broadcast. ready to match the stars. From me and Max, Joe Santos. Red Summer. From the Love Boat, Fred Blandy. Ava Galore. Bday. And Betty White. As we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game. And now, here's the star of the match game, Gene Rutherford.
Hello, John. Thank you, Glenn. All right. I greet you, stars. Yes, ma'am.
I want to say something, and this is a serious thing I want to say. I'm not kidding. But Ava Gabor, the last time she was on the show, somebody stepped on her toe and literally pulled her toenail out of her foot, and she finished the last show and did it.
There's a trooper.
And not only
that, she
matched.
Yeah. Are you all right now?
Darling, I have no toe.
You have no toenail.
I have no toenail at all.
There she is. She has no toenail.
It's very interesting.
Wearing iron weave pantyhose now, right?
Very interesting.
I have a cheaper pedicure. He only's got to do 9.
Aha. Saves you money.
No, charge the same.
Yes?
But
Did I show you where they took my tonsils out?
Oh, no. Took your tonsils right out of there.
going to be one of those shows.
Are you awake?
I'm awake, yeah.
Good.
Do you have a nice time?
Oh, listen, they had a wonderful party last night for the Love Boat people, and it was just grand and elegant, and that's why I asked Fred if he was awake, because it's the first time I've been up till 3:30 in the morning since I've been in Los Angeles, and Jim, who opens this thing back here, he says, you know, I have to get up at 3:30 to be here in time to start setting up here. Stay awake, Jim. All right. Now listen, let's welcome Glenn Trosper and Laurie Lundby. Now, we'd like to find out a little bit about each of you and get acquainted with you. So, Laurie, let's find out where you're from and all that.
Well, I'm a native Southern Californian. I'm originally from Santa Ana, and now I live in Anaheim.
Yeah?
I just finished college in June, and I'm still pursuing a career. But in the meantime, I'm working at a ski shop, and also I'm working for a state legislature.
Okay, well, you're busy, and you're getting your act together, and good luck to you, Laurie, in your life and here, too. Now, Glenn, let's hear about you, sir.
Well, I'm working as a prison minister with a church in Pomona, California.
Yeah.
I'm originally from Kansas City, lived here 26 years, brief stay over in Florida and back to California, God's country.
And you have a friend with you, don't you?
Yes, my eyes here.
You're seeing eye dog?
Yes,
How long have you been sightless?
9 years.
9 years. Well, can we meet Princess? Sure. Would she come out here and say hello to our audience? Hello, Princess. Well, hello, Princess. Come on now,
she can't get through. She can't get through.
Yeah, sure, she can get over. Well, no, I'll bring her around here. It's a little too tight for her here. Come on over here and take a bow from the audience. Yeah. Isn't she wonderful? Say hello. Say hello to the animal lover. Isn't that a wonderful
Careful, Ava, she'll step on your toe.
Is she a seeing eye or a guide dog or a international guiding eyes? What did you get?
She's seeing eye from Morristown, New Jersey.
Seeing eye from Morristown. Oh.
Well, she's over here, Princess. There she is. Now, she's going to sit there with you, and we welcome her, too. Now, don't give him any answers.
Is she a young doggy?
There, she's going to...
How old is she?
Pardon?
How old is she?
She'll be 9 years old July the 15th.
How old are you?
Like a baby. I'm coming on to 12.
Sure you are. All right, Laura, you have a choice of A or B.
Okay, I'll try B.
B it is. Remember, you'll be playing 2 games, each of you, so this is the first round of game 1. John said, when I was born, my parents kept me in a gym bag. For years, I thought I was a blank.
Gym bag?
A gym bag. What's a gym bag?
A gym bag.
I hope that everybody thinks of this.
All right, Laura.
I didn't
John
know
says,
that.
when I was born, my parents kept me in a gym bag. For years, I thought I was a blank.
A tennis shoe?
A tennis shoe.
I thought
Now, wait a minute, that's not bad. Remember when you went to school
But that's a boy.
and you carried in a well, we said, John said, certainly it's a boy's
That's what
question.
I said.
Remember the high tennis shoes that used to come up to here and they had a little black dot there by
That
your
was
ankle?
before
I used to
anybody's
carry
time.
those in my gym bag before any... Oh, you're going to get it. All right, Joe, what do you say?
Well, after these last couple of weeks, this is the way I feel.
Punching bag.
Now, we're not going to start. We're going to start out and we're going to tell you just once to say it when you hold the card up.
Right.
Punching bag.
Very good.
That's okay.
Now,
He
that's
said
the-
punching. No, the reason you didn't hear him was his mic was turned
No,
away
just
from
because
him.
he didn't say it.
I pointed his mic toward him.
Oh, poor Joe. Did
All right.
anybody warn him about sitting next to Brett?
Oh, he knows about
He's got
sitting
his
next
own
to Brett.
series now. Big deal, Della. Can't
Yeah.
hold the card. What's the man who can't hold the card and say it
You've
at the
got
same...
your own series
Sure.
now? What's
Me
it
and
called?
Max.
Me and Max? Really?
Up today, gone tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, we wish you very well. Thank you. Hi, have you shot many of them? Are you going to start?
Wait a minute. What month are we in?
How many times have you been on this show, Joe?
I don't know how many.
A lot of times? Half a dozen times, maybe?
Maybe.
How many times have I ever been on any of your shows, Joe? Next.
You're not supposed to blow your own horn on your own show.
How many times have I been on your show, Fred?
You've been on my show 2 times, Gene.
Thank you, Fred. Yeah.
And I think there's probably going to be a little extra something in your pay envelope this week, too.
Now, the question was, what did you... He thought he was something else. He has
Kept me in a gym bag for years. I thought I was a blank.
a pair of grimy athletic socks. So
That's
the 2
good.
Ks, right?
That's good.
Oh,
All
isn't
right.
that interesting? I meant to put... No,
Yeah.
that's the Y, you see, that stretches down in the
Just
C
leave
one
him
after
alone.
that.
And let's get...
No, he was picking
I
on
said
my
this
spelling.
because I think it's unsavory to say jockstrap on TV.
Right, you can't say that. He said it's unsavory to say jockstrap, so he said athletic supporter.
Well, he said that. I said jockstrap.
Oh,
Well, there's a little something in the translation.
Take me almost anywhere.
Here we go, the 3 jockstraps.
Now, wouldn't that be something if a rock group came out and named themselves the Jockstraps?
Could happen any day.
Jacquees? Yeah. Jockstrap.
No, I changed it the last minute. I said sweatsuit.
Svetsuit. So, Laurie, now you've had your first
Some kind of
round
ethnic
question.
slur.
And Glenn, we've got this one for you. Lily said.
That's a girl.
Lily is a girl, yes.
Generally.
I just
Not
read...
always, right.
I just read a modern book of nursery rhymes. It's really modern.
Yeah.
In this one, Little Miss Muffet wasn't eating her curds and whey. She was eating a blank. All right, Fred, you ready?
Yeah, I just finished. Thank
There we go. Lily said, I just read a modern book of nursery rhymes, and it's really modern. In this one, Little Miss Muffet wasn't eating her curds and whey. She was eating a blank.
Pizza.
A pizza. Very good answer. Pizza, in my judgment, is an excellent answer. What do you say to that?
Why did you
Paisano.
just pass me by? Because this is the I forgot eating. And you don't eat this.
What do you do with this?
You
You wear it to the
I'm
gym.
not going to even deal with this.
Now, you're a little Italian boy, aren't you?
You know what I got?
From
I got
Little Italy?
cream D.
What do you got?
Randy Alexander.
Cream what? No, wait, we have to see it.
I
The
don't know.
rules say you have to
It's
show it.
unbelievable.
Cream de Brandy Alexander.
That's as bad as mine.
Sweetheart.
And you've got your own show?
Needless to say, somebody else writes his lines. All right. Now we're having... This is in honor of Betty White. She was eating her dog.
Oh!
Princess,
The
don't
guy
you
bought his
listen.
dog, Brett.
Princess, you just don't listen to us.
Princess is gonna bite your...
Don't write.
Sorry,
Say I say.
Princess, I forgive. Please forgive her,
what they're
Princess.
gonna
It's gonna be all
You know
right.
what I say? The only four-legged friend I want is a drunk on his hands and knees.
Well, in the tradition of Charles Nelson Riley, I said a fat-free diet consisting of 8 great vitamins and minerals and washing it all down with a Dr. Pepper.
Aha! Yes, that is reminiscent of Charles.
Oh,
Thank
boy,
you, Fred.
It's a crazy group you collected.
What makes you say that,
I
darling?
don't know.
You must show us your card.
Oh, my card. I
Yeah.
thought
Or
you
your
wanted
footing.
to
Your
see
card,
something
please.
else.
Yeah.
It says Twinkie. I don't know what
Yo.
it is.
Twinkie.
No,
See, I got a few yays there. It's a little edible.
It's something thin and long, they tell me.
Something
Yes.
thin and long, and it's edible.
No.
Good.
Yes.
That's a Twinkie.
A modern book of nursery rhymes. In this one, Little Miss Muffet wasn't eating her curds and whey. She was eating
a quiche.
a quiche.
Or a cash.
That's good. That's almost like pizza.
Yes.
Quiche or cash.
Yeah. Somebody say pizza. A wonderful answer.
Oh, I would, and I'm just so embarrassed about Brett in front of Princess. Don't you love what they call those girls? They call them leading ladies.
Those? They
yeah,
do,
don't
really?
You love that?
Yes,
I just love
indeed.
that. But she was eating a Big Mac.
Hey, Big Mac. Well, we had some good responses there, but no match for either of you. Round 2 coming up in a moment or so, but right now we have this for you. Now here we go to round 2, and since the score is tied 0-0, and since Laurie went first last time, Glenn, you have a choice of question A or question B this time.
I'll take A.
A. Princess, is she thirsty?
No.
She's all right?
She's fine.
Is she a little nervous?
Probably.
Yeah, well.
She's sick about Brett.
This is her first time on the game. Sure.
Oh, this is her first time on the match game. Well, naturally she'd be nervous. Keith said.
Who said?
Keith. K-E-I-T-H. Keith.
No, that's a boy.
Said, that's a boy.
I mean, you can't tell.
Well, listen.
You're lisping a little
Close
today.
enough, Keith. He says, you know you're in trouble when you get into an elevator and the operator is wearing a blank.
Oh, I got it.
That's most peculiar. Okay.
Now she's ready. All right, Glenn. Keith said...
Wait a minute, she's not finished.
But I'm finished by the time you get back.
See, the trick is we have to wait for his answer.
Yes.
No, we're writing a letter to
No,
someone.
it's just gets
Just
a
put
little
it-
elongated.
Keith said, you know you're in trouble when you get into an elevator and the operator is wearing a blank.
Parachute.
Parachute is the perfect answer. So far, of the 2 questions we've asked of Glenn, he has given 2 excellent answers,
There's
and
more
I
than you
hope
can
he'll get a
say.
little cooperation from the bunch over here.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Well, he's not going to get any cooperation from me.
All right, Joe, go.
Wait a minute. A sign saying tighten your safety belt.
Tighten your safety
That
belt.
makes sense.
Fasten your safety belt or something like that. All right.
He was wearing the sign as
Yes.
opposed to the safety
I
belt.
see. Okay.
Goes right along. First, I want to say for all of you who are going to write to me, I don't hate dogs. I had a dog. She lived to be 15 years old, and she looked just like Princess.
How?
And I just cried so... Parachute.
Okay.
I had parachute. You could have blown your nose in that, but I said crash helmet because I didn't want to copy Brett.
Crash
that fond of
helmet.
Don't boo
Yeah,
me.
but he's
I
wearing-
am very sensitive.
Yeah.
Don't. Because you're going to. I was thinking of the other side. I said snorkeling outfit. They're so
Keith said, you know you're in
mean.
trouble when you get in the elevator and the operator is wearing a snorkeling outfit?
I think
We thought of that together.
Oh.
It took 2 of us.
The 2 of you.
I'm getting the blame for that.
That's right. So he deserves half
Well,
your
mine's
vote.
worse than that. I don't
Did
know.
What
you
is
give her that answer?
No, wait a minute. I didn't give her that answer. I only gave her the
Oh, you
thin
did?
part.
Oh,
She came up with
don't
the
take
snorkeling.
full credit for it.
I
trust
think
me.
that I think Prince is giving those good answers to Glenn there or something, whispering those answers. I said a white robe and a halo.
White robe and a halo.
There's this mixed
got
reaction
the
out
idea.
there.
Very hostile group.
Please
They are
redeem the
hostile.
bottom
Onion
here
and
by
blue.
saying
Yes.
parachute.
All right, Miss Betty.
You like that, huh?
Glenn, I am so terribly sorry, but I had been watching Ava and Bill, and I said a suit of armor.
A suit of armor.
We all got booed. That's
So,
always the
now,
first time.
Laurie, as we come to your second round question, you need 1 to tie and 2 to win. Linda said, Big Bob the plumber is really big.
How big? Is he tall or fat?
He's really big. He's got the biggest blank I ever saw.
Well, I already had that.
How come I changed my name?
Yeah,
That's what you had in mind?
That's what
All right.
Oh, I hope it's good.
All right, Laurie. Linda said, Big Bob the plumber is really big. He's got the biggest blank I ever saw.
Plunger.
Plunger. All right. Plunger or plumber's helper. Though any of those answers are acceptable.
Well, I'll say I got plunger.
All right, there's one. One more will win the game for Lori. Let's see what happens here.
Fix my drain. Use your plunger.
There it is. Everybody had it. All right. Lori, you want to come down that way if you would, please. All right. And step over there on the little blue dot. And Glenn, we'll see you later to play game number 2. Okay. All right? Here you are for the big money. We'll get to the big super match here with you in a moment or so, but right now we've got this for you. All right, here we go with Lori. Now, let's see how you do here with the big loot. We polled a studio audience, Lori, and we said write down your best answer to this. Love your blank. If you give us the answer that they wrote down most often, we'll give you the $500. For matching the second most popular answer, $250. And then if you match a third, you get $100. Now, Lori, 3 of our 6 stars are permitted to help.
I got a goodie one.
Call on the ones who are trying to get your attention, not the ones who have their backs to you.
I guess it would have to be Bill then.
No.
No, he has his back.
No.
If
If Bill has his back to you, that means he doesn't have an answer. You see, if someone's trying to get your attention, that means he does have an answer.
trying. I have a good one.
I still call on him though.
You still call on him, all right.
Hi, hey,
all right.
Bill. Excuse me, I'll be right back. How about, because we have that lovely gentleman, how about love your dog?
Love your dog.
That's
I
lovely.
know it's dumb, but I didn't have an answer. I had my back turned.
But he did have his back turned. Fred?
Well, I have to go really Southern California and say love yourself.
Love yourself?
I have
You know, assuming you live
love
alone.
your neighbor.
Love your neighbor. Love your neighbor, love yourself, and love your dog. Do you want one of those? Or you can think up one of your own here if you'd like to.
I think I'll go with love your neighbor.
All right. Love your neighbor is what she wants. Let's find out if we have that up there in some position. May we see the $100 response. Love yourself. That's an answer that was given to you. Let's take a look at the $250 response, if you please. Love your mother.
Oh, why did
I thought of that.
Love your dog's going to be up there.
Neighbor.
apple pie?
Neighbor.
Love
it's
your
got to be
apple pie. All right, last chance for her answer. Let's see if it's up there. Go. Go.
I told you I have a goodie.
I know.
Yes.
Yes, you are.
Didn't I have a goodie?
Yes,
You
you have
have a
several, as a matter of fact. Okay. Now, Laurie, you have $500, and that means the least you'll play for is 10 times that amount, or $5,000. However, if you get a lucky spin of the star wheel, you'll double it up and play for $10,000. Step up there and give it a go, and we'll all root for a double. Right, here we go. Let's see if it happens.
Not me. Not the guy who gave you a lovely dog. No, no, no. I'm the guy that gave you love thy dog. I don't deserve to be up there. Love thy dog.
Love thy dog.
Love your dog.
All right, face
Love
me if
your
you
dog.
would, please.
First of all, it's love my dog. Love
Yeah.
me. Love my dog.
She is playing for $10,000, Bill. Isn't that wonderful?
Oh,
right.
my gosh.
Good luck to you, Laurie. Here it
Now you
is.
go to cousin.
No help from the audience. Anyone blank. Anyone blank. You want to take a look at it? Have you got one?
Yes, I think so.
All right, she's got one, Bill. Bill just got one. If you're on the same wavelength here, you get $10,000. Anyone?
Home.
Anyone home? All right. Bill, she said anyone home will match you for the $10,000. What have you got there? It's a tough one. We know that.
That's the right one. Anyone at home?
Mayberry here. Thank you all. Join us next time for the match game. Goodbye.
Today's consolation prizes are Oleg Cassini's World, a world of uncompromising elegance and style expressed in these, the signature fragrances of Oleg Cassini, brought to you by Jovan. And a selection of Castle and Cook products, including delicious Dole bananas, fresh and canned pineapple, fresh mushrooms, and Bumblebee seafoods. And a paper-made family of products, including freezer wrap to protect the foods you freeze, baking cups, coffee filters, and paper-made plastic cups for all occasions. And like Mads the manicure says, try my Palmolive dishwashing liquid. Palmolive softens hands while you do dishes, and it makes loads of thick, long-lasting suds. And delicious pork products, roasts and ribs, steaks and chops, tender, love and fair from the national pork producers. And potato toppers, exciting flavor, color, and texture for baked, mashed, and boiled potatoes. Just sprinkle and serve in your grocer's produce section. Potato toppers. And off with the most effective mosquito repellent ingredient that money can buy. Get ready to match the stars. George Kennedy, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Elaine Joyce, Dick Martin, and Betty White as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game. And now, here's the star of Match Game, Gene Rivers.
Thank you, John. Friends, nice to have all of you with us. It's a pleasure to see all of your bodies, especially certain ones. You may feel my material, and I'll feel yours.
No, that's the way they go through life.
What are you wearing, shit? What?
With a contestant that looks like she does, nobody's looking at the MC.
Oh, all right. Okay, let's say hello to this beautiful lady, Maureen Sturinsky, and her opponent, Hank Isaacs. Yes, right. Welcome to the both of you. Thank you. Remember, you'll be here for 2 games. And let's find out who you are. Hank, let's hear the story of your life.
Oh, it's so short.
Okay, that's it. Now, Lorraine, about you.
It's very long.
It is very long. So that's the long and the short of it. No, go ahead, Hank.
Originally from Boston. I'm living in Glendale now for the last 18 years. I've been with an insurance company for 32 years. Married, have a lovely wife, and 2 lovely children, and 2 lovely grandchildren. And
They're
that's
all
about
lovely.
it. All lovely. Married to a lovely guy.
Right, and your wife is lovely.
Oh, is she ever?
Are any of your children or grandchildren males?
Oh, yes, I have a grandson.
And you call them lovely?
He is lovely to me because I'm a little bit prejudiced.
I see.
But he is our wonder. Don't get me started with him. Oh, I'll
No,
go
I
on
want
all
to get
day.
you started with him. I don't want to start with him either. I want to start with her.
Sure, that was very short.
I don't.
It was very short, right. What do you have to say for yourself, Maureen?
Well, I'm from Monongahela, Pennsylvania.
Monongahela, Pennsylvania. They really don't care where you're from. They're going to be doing that the whole show, and no matter what you do or say, they will express their approval, Maureen.
And I was Miss Pennsylvania USA last year.
You were?
And now I'm a freelance model.
Here in Los Angeles or New York?
I'm trying. I'm trying to get a job.
Very difficult, isn't it?
Very difficult.
She's looking for a job as a model. Does anybody have anything in mind?
Oh, not me, don't
I got the modeling.
I know.
Okay.
I'll tell you later when. I really will.
Charles
I know
will.
my
Yes.
friend will.
All right. Good luck to both of you. We'll begin with round one here, and Hank, you have a choice of A or B.
A, please.
A, he says. All right. Marge said, when I was born, my parents left me in a scientist's laboratory.
Oh, good gravy, Marie.
For years, I thought I was a blank. Oh, you're ready. Here we go. Hey. Marge said, when I was born, my parents left me in a scientist's laboratory, and for years, I thought I was a blank.
A rat.
A rat, a white rat. They do experiments on white rats in my laboratory. Hank, you stunned them. Oh, you stunned them.
That's better than a boo.
Yeah. What did you say, George?
I keep thinking of the old Frankenstein movies.
Yeah, they had a big laboratory there, too, didn't they?
So early thereafter, my friend George.
Wait a minute. Hold on just a second here. Audience.
Do you know how big I am?
Stand up. Stand up. Show how big you are. Stand up again. Stand up. Now, look. I'm 6'1". All right, Miss Brett, go.
Well, you're full of perk today, aren't you? I tell you. No, I was thinking of sort of tall and boobless, a test tube.
Test tube.
I said the same thing as a pretty thing, am I right?
What, is there a truce? Charles, you're declaring a truce?
Only for the moment.
Yeah, I wouldn't give it long.
My parents left me in a scientist laboratory for years. I thought I was a...
Test tube baby.
Test tube baby. Very clever of you.
I was going to say salamander, but I figured.
What did you say?
The result, the blob.
The blob. Yeah.
Steve McQueen was in the blob. Did you know that?
Steve McQueen is the blob.
Yeah.
Only kidding,
Jealous,
Steve.
you're just jealous.
That's right. I'd
You
love
know
to
how
be.
big he is.
Yeah, he's this big. Yeah. All right.
Tell us about it, baby.
Only Charles can get away with that. We were too classy,
That's right.
I'm not sure I understood the question. The question was, for years I thought I was a specimen.
You find those in laboratories, too. Yes, of course. All right, Maureen, the show's over. The time's up. We took up all the time. No, we do have time. Here we go. At the scene of the crime,
Yeah.
Sherlock Holmes said, "Elementary, my dear Watson. Elementary. The murderer was a gardener. Take a look. The victim was blanked to death." I've got mine, but I can't tell you what it is. All right, Maureen. At the scene of the crime, Sherlock Holmes says, "Elementary, my dear Watson. The murderer was a gardener. Take a look. The victim was blanked to death."
The only thing I can think of is hosed.
Yes.
She's blushing.
She said hosed.
Oh, my kind of girl.
I think she'll be a good model.
Yeah.
Or whatever she wants to do.
That's right.
I think she has a vivid imagination, and that's important in life
Right.
if you want to be
You
a
have
success.
a very interesting career ahead of you, my dear.
And a super answer, and I wish I had it. I had shoveled.
Shoveled. You was shoveled to death. All right, Brett.
Well, mine lacks the kinkiness of, but it's a more straightforward answer. I said raked.
Raked is good. Shoveled is good. All three answers so
Somebody
far have
out
been
there
excellent.
I'm crazy about.
Head shoveled and raked.
Mowed to death.
Mowed is another good one. They're all good. Anything
Lock
you
him
find.
up.
Elaine, my dear.
Hi. I
Yes.
said that, what was the question?
The elementary, my dear Watson. The murder was a gardener. Take a look. The victim was blanked to death. She said hosed.
Fertilized.
Fertilized. Yeah,
In June.
that'll do it.
That'll do it. He was pruned to death.
Pruned. Oh, yes, very good.
That really is
Yes.
Lock up
I'm
that
in the
guy.
rake department.
Yes, and the raked. All right, we had two of those. So there we are at the end of round one. No score yet, but we do hope to score later, don't we? All right, here's a little message for you. I'll explain it out. All right, shall we carry on? Round 2 coming up, and since he went first last time, we'll ask you to go first this time.
I'll take A, please.
A. All right. I suppose it is common knowledge among all those assembled here today that George Washington had wooden teeth.
Yes.
You all know that.
Yes.
All right. Wow! But did you know that instead of going to a dentist, every 6 months he went to a blank?
Okay. You had $19,000 worth of cash. You wouldn't rush into this question either.
George Washington had wooden teeth. Had you ever heard that, Maureen?
I did now.
Incidentally, it is common knowledge that he did have wooden teeth.
Yes, it is.
But the fact is, he did not have wooden teeth.
Chester Arthur wore a truss.
That's right. I'll tell you about it later.
He didn't have wooden teeth?
No.
I'm shocked and chagrined.
I have slivers in my neck to prove it.
The common belief is... I want to talk to you later. Charles, you take her, I'll take Betty. George Washington had wooden teeth, but did you know that instead of going to a dentist, every 6 months he went to a...
Wood shop?
Wood shop.
Mm-hmm.
A wood shop.
Wood shop.
Might have been better if you were a little more specific in this instance. George?
Perhaps so. Perhaps a carpenter.
Carpenter, yeah. There'd be a carpenter in the wood shop. What have you got there?
Well, I thought maybe you might be in a bit of trouble. I said a termite control company.
That's a possibility. What's... Here. Watch it. It says Acme... Acne Model Agency, watch for opening.
Right. Carpenter.
Oh, it's not Acme, it's Acme.
Acme.
Oh, Acme. I thought it was the Acne Model Agency.
A for American, M for models.
No, and Acme anything.
All right, Elaine. Instead of going to a dentist every 6 months, he went to a...
Woodpecker.
That's 3 we got. That's right.
That's funny.
Oh!
That's funny.
Went to a cabinet maker.
Cabinet maker.
That's close.
That's right.
Not close enough.
Yes. And what do you got?
This is even closer, a lumber yard.
Lumber yard. Wait a
Wood
minute.
shop.
Ah, yes, of course. All right.
Betty did it.
So there we are. She has 1. Now, Hank, you need 1 to tie, 2 to win.
I'll take
Ready?
what's left.
You'll take what's left. Hank takes leftovers. The stockbroker said to Dumb Donald, "If you followed my advice, you'll really clean up." So Dumb Donald went out and bought a blank.
Oh, it took me a minute. It does seem an embarrassment of riches, doesn't it?
Yes.
Oh, good gravy.
Now, Hank, the stockbroker said to Dumb Donald, "If you followed my advice, you'll really clean up." So Dumb Donald went out and bought a blank.
A broom.
A broom.
A broom.
All right, 1 broom to tie, 2 to win. What do you got there, George?
First one today.
Broom. High score. 1 more broom will win the game.
Sweep it up, bro.
That's it. Win the game. What do you have to do? All broom. Okay, go. Now, Maureen, we're going to spin you off. However, you will be spun back later to play game number 2. So we'll look forward to seeing you back here in a little while. Maureen Sterinsky will come back. All right. Now... You ready?
Ready, Freddy.
All right. We polled the studio audience and said, write down your best answer to this. Blank rabbits. You get $500 for matching the most popular answer, $250 for the second most popular, and $100 for matching the third. Now, you can get some assistance, some suggested ideas from our stars here, but only call on the ones who are trying to get your attention, who have eyeball contact with you.
Hi, Elaine.
Oh, my God, I was kidding. No. How about jackrabbits?
All right.
Easter rabbits.
Easter rabbits. So you have two now.
Brett. How about bunny rabbits?
Bunny rabbits, Easter rabbits, and jackrabbits. Now you have the option. Choose one of those or think up one of your own.
Bunny rabbits.
All right. Let's see if we have a bunny rabbit up there somewhere. We'll begin down at the bottom and reveal the $100 number. Killer rabbit. Now I ask you, would this audience say killer rabbits? Raise your hand if you would. No. Now why? Now wait a minute. Why would you say killer rabbits?
Why not?
Why not?
They're going to throw logic at us.
Okay. Let's take a look at the next one, please.
Steve McQueen was
Bunny rabbits, that wins again for you. No.
That was
Next one.
That was Brett who gave you that one.
Mine.
But I'm surprised that we didn't get bunny rabbits up on top. What's going to be up there?
Easter.
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 All right. Jack?
Jack
Jack?
Rabbit.
John Rabbit? Okay, slide it, Bob.
president.
Jack Rabbit. Now, you got $250, means the least you'll play for is $2,500. But as you spin the star wheel, you could double it up and play for $5,000. So get up there and have a go at it, and good luck. We'll all root for a double, right? Okay. You sure you want to do a commercial now, right? No. All right, we'll do a commercial now, if that's what you have in mind. You want to do a commercial right now? Can you stand by? All right. Right. Watch this commercial message of interest and then hurry back. Here we go. Hank has already spun the wheel, and it landed, as someone was shouting from the audience, double on Betty, which is not a bad idea. But anyway, Betty White is the person he's going to try to match. You ready?
Half on Betty. Half on Betty.
Takes one to know one.
All right, good luck to you. This is for $5,000. Blank it right. Blank it right. Now, you give us the answer, Hank, that she has written on the card. We give you $5,000. What do you say to that?
Get it right.
Get it right. That's the first thing that came to your mind. All right, let's see what the first thing is that came to Betty's mind. What'd you say? Double on Betty.
I would double on Betty, nothing on Betty. I was thinking make it right, but I thought get it right was
Play game number 2. Here comes Maureen Sturinsky. All right. As soon as it stops, Hank, you can climb aboard the carousel. She's back. Did you miss us?
I sure did.
Oh, aren't you sweet? All right, Maureen, let's have a go at game number 2. You may start off by choosing A or B.
Well, since A has been so unlucky, I'll take B.
All right. The appliance store owner said, either that's the fattest lady I've ever seen, or she's trying to shoplift a blank. You did not hear the question.
I didn't hear the beginning of the
I will
question.
read it to you personally. The appliance store owner said, either that's the fattest lady I've ever seen, or she's trying to shoplift a blank. Close enough for jazz.
Appliance store. He got the
Appliance store. Very good.
little. See, he would not help me. He would hold up the pathetic award for me, but I am a kind, humane person.
What did he
Interested in
say?
my fellow man.
Thank you. It's a battle. Uphill all the way. Yes. Ready, Chuck? All right, here we go. The appliance store owner said that's the fattest lady, either that's the fattest lady I've ever seen, or she's trying to shoplift a
TV.
TV. Doesn't that make her look fat?
Oh, yeah. But I guessed wrong. I'm sorry. I had a stove.
A stove?
That's a good word, stove.
How do you got
I
that?
think it's something to make you look really plump and sort of right out there would be a washing machine.
All right.
I had a refridge.
He had piano before.
Elaine, either that's the fattest lady I've ever seen, or she's trying to shoplift a television set.
A washer-dryer combination.
That would be fatter.
I said
TV fed hose. Oh, she wandered around her butt.
refrigerator.
Refrigerator.
Let me see how you spelled it.
Oh, God.
Give her a little TV set.
Oh, I wish I could. It'll be a cold day before
I see, a refrigerator. All right, you stand by for your question now. If you would please watch this. Hello, and goodbye. Sorry we don't have time to finish this game today, but we will tomorrow. Look forward to seeing both of you, especially some of you.
The lucky one.
I mean, he's got the money. What the heck there?
You
Now,
look forward to seeing all of me?
yes, all of you. I love that.
Everyone
outfit.
said all of you.
Wait a minute, Charles. Who's on the phone, Charles?
Yeah, 10 o'clock we should open, but bring a bathing suit anyway. Yeah. They're starting to call for registration for Acme.
Oh, all right. Yeah, they
If
are
you can
starting.
think you can get a better ending, why don't you try down the lane a little? Telephone numbers.
I'm not going to help you out.
I never drew so fast in my life.
Thank you very much,
Yes,
sir.
just ask for Mr.
Right.
George.
Yes.
He has blonde hair and he's just gorgeous.
Yes.
He'll help you.
Yes. Did you start out as a model? Is that what?
that long?
Were you a model?
I've modeled tanks for the Army.
Team Everett here. Join us next time for the match game. Goodbye.
Today's consolation prizes are St. Mary's Crisp Easy Care sheets and pillowcases and hats of traditional patterns and soft, pretty colors to complement any decor. And Polyglycol Texture Sealer, nerve stain repellent, invisibly protects, waterproofs, and beautifies your car's interior. Available at new car dealers. And a planter stand and guardian polish used by fine furniture manufacturers, rich in natural and organic oils and silicones or wax buildup. And a tote bag and chapstick lip balm, serious medicine to help heal and protect lips from sun, wind, and cold. Keep your lips smooth and soft with chapstick lip balm. And spice up your life with delicious Lipton-flavored teas and tea bags in a tray. Try orange and spice, cinnamon, and a variety of other exciting flavors. And like Madge the manicure says, try mild Palmolive dishwashing liquid. Palmolive softens hands while you do dishes, and it makes loads of thick, long-lasting suds. And a hair dryer from Conair Royal Persian Henna Hair Care System to energize your hair. Energize your hair with natural body and shine. Conair, the professional's choice. This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. This program was edited for broadcast. the Stars, Gary Collins, Brett Summers, Dick Martin, from Angie Deborah Lee Scott, Bill Daly, and Danny White, as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game PM. And now, here's the star of Match Game PM, Gene Raymer.
Thank you very much. Nice to have you joining us here. We're going to have a wonderful time because we have all of these beautiful people here. You underdressed for the occasion.
I'm going through my bar mitzvah after this one.
Oh, is that it? What is that? What?
Just a little token of appreciation from one of the crew.
The leather comes next. Those are the chains.
How tall do penguins grow?
Here. Bob Marcella and Kelly Whitmore. Let's say hello to those two. They rooting for you or for him? Whoever him. Welcome to both of you. We'd like to get acquainted. Kelly, let's find out about you.
I'm Kelly Wetmore. I'm single. I just recently graduated from dental school, and I'm working for a super dentist in Huntington Beach.
Well, you sound like you have a busy life.
Yeah.
What did
And
she
a good
say
one?
she did?
Is it a good life?
If you like teeth. Yeah.
You have beautiful teeth.
Thank you.
All right, good luck to Kelly.
Tighten a retainer?
Bob, tell us about you, please.
I manage a restaurant in La Jolla, California. I live in Del Mar, which is just up the coast from there. And I keep all the dentists in business. I play rugby football for 6 months out of the year.
Where?
San Diego.
Where?
San Diego.
In San Diego?
The old Mission Beach.
That is a difficult game, isn't it?
It's a lot of fun.
Well, I'll bet it is. Not for us old folks. Good luck to both of you. Here on Match Game PM, you'll each have 3 opportunities to match as many of the beautiful creatures as you possibly can. And the one who's done that most often at the end of the 3rd round will be the winner and go on to play the Big Money Super Match, which can pay off over $20,000. Let's go. Kelly, A or B?
A, please.
Kelly says she wants A. It says, Beverly Hills is such a ritzy city.
Opera singer, Beverly Hills. Is
What's
she
that?
not opera singer, Beverly
No, that's
Hills?
Beverly Sills.
Oh, same difference.
Right. Beverly Hills is such a ritzy city. It's the only place in the world where you need a blank to get into a pay toilet. Ritzy.
Such a ritzy city.
Here we go, Kelly. Beverly Hills is such a ritzy city. It's the only place in the world where you need a blank to get into a pay toilet.
Credit card.
Credit card is her response. All right. Here we go.
Oh, well, my first thought was a key.
A key?
It's a real small key club.
Uh-huh.
But I opted for Krugerrand.
Krugerrand is an excellent answer.
Thank you, sir.
Krugerrand
Krugerrand
is
is
It's
a
Troy of
It's a
gold.
South African restaurant.
What's that?
It's a weight. It's a gold
Yes, I
weight.
understand what it is.
I know. I'm telling America.
Oh.
No, I'm telling, what's her name? Deborah Lee Scott.
Who asked you?
Didn't Deborah Lee Scott said, what is a Krugerrand?
She said, but it was a
No,
rhetorical
she
question. She was just joshing. She
She
knows
said
what it is.
it's
Don't mind us, Bob and Kelly.
Cut! Quiet!
I didn't say a word.
Man almost lost
And
control.
it's about time, too.
Show us your answer and do not talk unless I ask you to talk. Do you understand me, Fraulein?
Blow it out your ear.
I don't know.
Oh, I tell you, my inheritance has gone to my head. Krugerrand.
Okay.
What is a Krugerrand?
I said credit card.
Credit card. That's one for her. Beverly Hills, such a ritzy place, you need a blank to get into a paid toilet.
Now, I've been around Beverly Hills, don't like that very often, but private membership.
A private membership. All right. Have to join a club. I got
There's none of these people have apparently been in BH.
Right. Okay, Bill Daly.
Number 2 for Miss Wetmore, credit card.
There it is. Suave Bill Daly has given us his response. And now...
If you don't have
From the
time to
sublime
write
to
a
the-
check, you can use your credit card.
3 for her, Bob. That's see if you catch up here. Phil said.
Bill said.
No, Phil.
Oh, Phil.
Phil said.
Sorry, that I
Clean
don't
out
know
your
that one.
ears.
Charles, you got to learn to listen. Phil said. My wife is the world's dumbest cook.
Oh, good.
She, dumb.
There'll
Not
be a
very good.
rehearsal.
I'm sorry. We'll have to.
Can we
get
bring in
another
the other
audience.
audience, please?
Yeah. Get the other group in here. Here's how dumb she is. Today, she tried to cook a turkey with a blank.
Just come over here, because that doesn't make a lot of sense.
It did to me.
Are you waiting for me?
Yep.
I'm waiting for you. I've been waiting for you for 5 shows.
All right.
We're falling in love during the show.
No.
Phil said my wife is the world's dumbest cook. Today, she tried to cook a turkey with a blank.
Oh, that's
Toaster.
Toaster. That's a perfectly good answer. Now, Bob got the idea.
Well, I got the idea,
sure
too, so what
did.
do you think of that?
Now, admittedly, that's fairly dumb, but I
Yeah.
think to try and cook it with a flashlight is even
Another
worse.
dumb idea.
Oh, thank God you said that.
That's
All
dumb.
right.
I said with a friend and 2 sticks rubbed together.
That's very good.
Drumsticks.
Yeah.
I said somebody flicked their bick.
Right. Another good one. See, all those were good up there.
Yes.
I hope
we were
you
all
continue with
clever
all
up
the
Now we
others.
come to the lower
Now, you know,
tier.
I did have a little
Now we come to the
difficult time, but I
$40
said
seats.
with a waffle iron.
Waffle iron is good also. No match yet. His answer is very good.
I liked it.
What do you got, Bill?
Well, I don't care if I match Bob. I just care if I matched this young lady next to
You
Waffle
what?
Iron. Waffle Iron. I matched you.
Answer. You gave me
We
egg
matched each
poacher.
other. You know, I gave her 8 poacher and she took Waffle Iron. That means we have the same.
Strangers in the night.
I'll eat your doorknob. So you thought
Waiter. Could you see me to a table?
We'd really like a table.
Don't get your rented suit dirty, dear.
We were wrong together.
And they found each other. And they lived happily ever
We're having a
after.
blackout.
Okay, can you top that?
Nurse.
Send me my books.
Well, the 2 great minds on the panel think alike. The one in the chic
You mean you have Waffle
thanks,
Iron?
Betty.
Oh, the new chic corduroy brown jacket up there. That's his new jacket. Have you
That's
seen
right.
that?
You like this
Well, that's
one?
new.
He's got
Six,
got 5 of those.
I said cigarette lighter. She plucked her Turk and flicked her bick. There we go.
Would you say that fast 3 times?
All right. Well, 3-0 favor Kelly in the round 1. Round 2 coming up in a moment. First, this for you, if you please. Here we go to round 2. And Kelly, since you're ahead, we'll ask you to go first.
A again, please.
A again, 3 people play. Gary, Brett,
Yep.
and Dingbat.
No, I think you pronounce it. It's Deborah Lee. My
Deborah
father
Lee,
named
I'm
me
sorry.
Deborah Lee.
Deborah
not-
Lee.
Deborah Lee Dingbat.
Stanley
Better
said,
known as.
Fred is really strange.
How strange is Fred, Gene?
Love your timing.
timing off?
That's a secret.
I walked into his bathroom, and there were 2 towels hanging from his rack. They didn't say his and hers. They said his and blanks. You don't play. All right, Kelly. Stanley said Fred is really strange. I walked in his bathroom, and there were 2 towels hanging on the rack. They didn't say his and hers. They said his and blanks.
It's.
His and its. His and its. What'd you say, Gare?
Well,
I'm going to use this.
you know, if it'll help you get a date on Saturday, his and hymns.
His and hymns. What'd you say?
Well, this is kind of a match of his. I said his friend Bruce.
Oh, all right. Oh, you don't do
I
that.
don't play, but I will if you want me.
Don't write letters. It's just a joke.
They didn't say his and hers. They said his
Well,
and...
my towels, and my friends who know me will know this, that my towels, I didn't say this, though. This is just my towels. Say his and what's his name?
Uh-huh.
Sorry, but
It died. But I said his and his.
His and his.
But my friends at home who know me are laughing hysterically at that joke. All the
Try to
guys
have
that
a
I've ever been
broader
with are going,
audience than
"Isn't it
just your
okay?"
friends at home.
no, I'm laughing.
You gave her the
He
joke.
gave it to me.
I'm sorry.
All
There
right.
goes our
You'll
whole
get yours.
affair
That's
right
it.
up.
It's all
I hope
over
I get
between
mine
us.
for the night's over. I'm waiting.
Here we go. Bob is still trying to score here. He hasn't matched 1 star
I
yet.
have a couple of girls I could introduce him to.
You got to turn the little platform around. for
Phil
him.
said,
Bill said.
Phil.
Oh, Phil again.
Still with us?
When is Bill coming?
Bill isn't coming.
Bill isn't coming.
He wasn't invited. We didn't invite Bill.
I see.
No, we're not
Okay,
going
I
to
like
invite
Phil.
him.
I have nothing against
I was going
Does
like
he have a
this. Come
poultry
on,
store?
On our honeymoon, my new wife acted like a horse.
What?
All night long, she blanked. Phil said on our honeymoon, my new wife acted like a horse. All night long, she blinked.
Reared up.
He may not win anything.
Wish I'd said it.
He
I
may
tell
not win
you,
anything, but he's having a good time.
That may be the best losing answer we've ever had.
He's going to be all right.
Okay,
I've
Gary.
got great empathy for that young man. She reared.
Well, this is kind of a match if you're interested in horse racing. Posted.
Posted. No, that's not rearing up. All right.
That's also not horse
Said
racing.
nay.
Nay. She neighed. Nay. Hello there, Deborah Lee.
Hello there, darling.
She acted like a horse all night long. She
Well, I nagged. I said neighed.
neighed. Little play on words there.
Sort of. Hey, you know.
Said no and all that. All right, Bill.
She came in second, which is
Okay, Betty. She said nay. Nay. All right, now we go to round 3. This is the last round, folks. And Kelly, you're still ahead. You still go first.
A, please.
Hey, it is. All right.
We have to keep trying till we get it right, huh?
Right. Unlucky Louie entered the Olympic weightlifting contest. Just his luck. He didn't come home with a medal. He came home with a blank. Here we go. Unlucky Louie entered the Olympic weightlifting contest. And just his luck. He didn't come home with a medal. He came home with a blank.
Pulled muscles.
Think you just blew it.
Love.
Thank you.
Poor little darling.
Girl said pull muscles.
I don't know, Kelly. It's really back to who do you trust? It's hernia.
I'm changing.
Bad back. That's not a hernia.
That's a pulled muscle.
What have you got?
Isn't that a pulled muscle?
I matched Gary again. I said hernia.
2 hernias and 1 bad back.
See, if
Now,
Bob
Bob,
had
you
had that, he
need
would have
2
known
to
what to do
tie
with it.
and 3 to win. Let's see what happens here. Gary, you lay out.
hope
You're the
so.
only one who does.
Yeah.
102-year-old Mr. Periwinkle said,
It's really cold. Cold. This morning in the glass next to my bed, my teeth were blank. Read it.
102-year-old Mr. Periwinkle said it's really cold.
I'm sorry, Mr. Petition.
This morning in the glass
It's
next to my
Bob's
bed, my
life.
teeth
Just
were
say
blank.
anything.
Here.
It's cold. It's cold, Bill.
Here, see,
Okay.
look at this.
Freezing. What do
No.
teeth do
I
when
got
they freeze?
He's got it.
All right. 102-year-old Mr. Periwinkle said, it's really cold. This morning in the glass next to my bed, my teeth were... blank.
Chattering.
Chattering seems to be a good response. What have you got?
Don't! This is a very expensive sweater. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jane.
May we see it, please?
Not until Miss Deborah Lee Scott
Now, Brett.
shuts that overbite.
Very
I
difficult.
love her
Very
overbite.
difficult.
Chattering.
I love it.
This is a perfect example of the pot calling the kettle black. Not just eat that, there's an overbite. Hello.
Chattering.
Chattering. Score is tied 3-3.
You know,
What?
I thought of chattering, but I know, I'm sorry. I am really sorry. I really did. I wrote it down. I just put it right now in this little slot there.
Easy for you
I
to
said,
say.
Frozen. Score
But I
remains
did think
tied
of it.
3-3. Bill, it's up to you.
I'm sorry,
I
I said
did blow
Frozen,
it.
and I copied from her.
Oh, you did not. I gave you
Why didn't you
Chatter.
copy the first one?
She gave me Chatter and I copied Frozen.
Now it's all up to Betty
I
White.
didn't copy well.
sitting here.
Betty's
Is
answer
it
is
a tie
horse.
or is it a win?
I never worry about Betty.
I never do either.
Betty, you always come through.
Cinch.
Because you
Go
get
ahead,
along
Betty. You
with
can
Cinch.
do
Betty.
it, Betty.
Everybody likes you. And
Pardon me,
you're
boys.
wonderful.
You're not-
Is that the chatter room
Right there. Kelly, we're going to send some gifts your way from that CNPF. Many thanks for being with us. Kelly Wentmore, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're going to spin a message for you. Hurry back. Here you go with Bob for the big money. Bob Marcella is going to try for over $20,000 now.
Whoa, boy.
Bob, we polled the studio audience not too long ago and said, write down your best answer to this. I don't do blank. $500 for you if you match the answer they gave most often. $250 for the second most popular and $100 for the third. Now let's take a look at the 6 stars here. Step out here with me. And you call on the ones who are making eyeball contact with you.
Betty.
Why, I don't know why you would do that. Among other things, I don't do windows.
Now, Bill is averting your gaze, so you don't want him, you see.
I can see
You
doesn't
did
have
so
an
well on
answer.
the last one.
Deb really raised her eyebrows.
Oh, my gosh.
Got the good one.
I don't do drugs. I have an audience out there that
That's
loves
right.
me.
One more.
I'll stick with the women. Brett.
I don't do floors.
Yeah.
I don't do floors. So
Yes,
there the
she
three
does.
are. Yes, she does.
You did not.
I don't do floors, I don't do windows, I don't do drugs.
I don't do
You want one of those or one of your own?
I'll take windows.
Yay!
Windows.
That's all it is.
Let's find out if it's up there and if so where. Let's take a look at the $100 response. I don't do that.
Oh, but
Let's
who
take a
does
look at the
not?
next one, please. $250. I don't do anything.
This is getting
Oh,
worse.
that's so sad. I
awful.
can't
Who are
stand
these
that.
people?
This is
acting.
getting worse.
that's
Here we go with a $500 response. Window. All right. Now that means the least to play for is $5,000. But we have one more audience match for you, and let's see how much more
Oh,
you
he's
can
not
win
gonna
with
pick
this
on me,
second
no,
one.
it's
Here we
okay.
go. I've got a blank. All right.
What is it?
Who do you want now?
He hates my
Dick.
answer, so
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
See, you should have picked on me.
When you're right, you're right.
Okay, Deborah Lee.
I've got a secret.
Bet she does.
You gotta be.
Want to find out later, Don? I'm sorry, Bill.
Let's try Gary this time.
I've got a problem.
I've got a problem.
And we don't want to know what it is.
I don't want to hear about
And
it,
I'm
Gary.
seeing my doctor tomorrow about it.
So I've got a problem, I've got a secret, and I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
And I've got to go to the bathroom, right?
And I'm going to dance on you.
You dance while I'm in
You want one of those or one of your own?
I'll take. I've got a secret.
All right. Let's see if I've got a secret is under the $100 response.
Backwards.
I've got a cold is up there. Let's
well,
take a
they
look at
had
the next
that
one,
old
please.
group in here that day.
I've got a headache is there.
I remember that.
Yeah, knew her well. Let's take a look at the last one now. The $500 response says...
On you.
Secret it is. Give her a little hug there. Yeah.
I've always liked blondes.
Wow.
Now
I
Bob's
have a
got a problem.
question.
Yes, Betty, what is your question?
I mean, he got $500 for me for windows, and he didn't even look at me. No,
Get the fire hose out here. Now another $500 is another $5,000. That's $10,000. But
Just
get
a
up there
minute.
and spin the wheel and see if you can make it $20,000. Here we go.
Betty.
Double.
Gary.
Brett. No, face me here. All right. Swing around this way. There we go. $20,000.
I'll be back in a minute.
No, you won't. Come on now. Here we go.
Okay.
Here it is. Atlanta blank. Don't say anything if you please, because you may give him a bum answer. Okay, now, if you give us the answer that Dick has written on the card, you get $20,000. What do you say?
Falcons.
Who the hell are the Atlanta Falcons?
Atlanta Falcons is a football team.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Well, there
it
are three possibilities here. What did you say?
I'm afraid I said Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia would be the one. Atlanta Falcons.
What's
and
the
then
third?
the Atlanta
Braves.
The Braves, the baseball team.
Atlanta
Yeah.
Braves.
All right. Listen, you have a grand total of $1,000 and the best wishes from Match Game PM. Thank you very much, Bob Marcella. Now we've got this message for you. Gene Rayburn here. Join us next week for Match Game PM. Thank you all. Goodbye.
Some contestants will receive Charbroil, America's finest gas grill. More fun for you and your family. Outdoor cooking at its best with the convenience of gas. Charbroil. And a Caravel watch from Bulova. This lady's watch combines classic styling with a 17-jewel movement. Caravel by Bulova, the inexpensive watch fine stores sell. And Polyglycode Sound Shield for the noisy underside of your car, not an undercoating. Polyglycode is a sound shield at new car dealers only. And a 22-piece Master Mechanic multi-drive socket set from Two Value Hardware stores who combine value and personal service in over 5,000 locations. And Garanimo's separate tops and bottoms for kids that coordinate by matching animal tags. Garanimo's high quality at terrific prices. Value never looked better. And a hot lather machine. And Search, the breath mint that keeps your mind off your mouth for an hour. Search now in a snappy new cinnamon flavor. And Turtle Extra Car Wax. Extra easy, extra durable, extra brilliant. Turtle Extra Car Wax in liquid, a new soft paste. This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game PM. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.